So last night was me, Spots, and Tracken went into VR chat because Spots had found some really cool VR chat worlds, and there was one I put some pictures of in the Clouder that was just like a recreation of Ocarina of Time. It's not finished, but it was really cool going around like Kokiri Forest and getting the Kokiri sword and actually running around with it and cutting bushes, picking up rocks and throwing them, collecting rupees, getting the Deku shield. Unfortunately, there were no enemies, but Tracken and we got in a little sword fight. Didn't really hit each other because there's no friendly fire, but it was neat whenever our weapons would hit and they'd actually like bounce off each other. So they thought of that. And then, what was the other game? I've already forgotten the name of it. I think Spots found a world that's based on Jet Set Radio, I believe. And so we were, skating around and grinding rails and spray painting things. It was pretty cool. But I would still love to play Ocarina like in full VR mode like that. That would have been amazing. I think Tracken was recording the whole thing, so he might post it somewhere. A 13 gig patch for the Oblivion remaster. Someone on the forum said that the download wasn't that big, but it patched like that much data. I don't totally understand how that works. Also, I couldn't find the patch notes. They didn't post it. But since there is an update on Oblivion Remaster, that means I can't play it again until the script extender also gets updated. There are ways to roll it back, though. But that is the issue with very moddable games. And we keep climbing 110 stream streak. Lots of crash fixes. I'm pretty sure that the only crashes I had were probably because of the mods I was using. And stuff, who can? My favorite is still where the guy that he's trapped in his dreams, and so he's I don't know how you've done it, but thank you for saving me. Now let us leave this dream and take our places in the real world again. And then the game crashed. It's priceless. It was so perfect that you'd think it was intentional. Alright, ad break is finished. We go. I probably should have already had this ready so I could just do the clicky thing. Alright. Back to Skald. We got a boat. We have some cedar. Whoop, there it goes. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. For some reason, you try to play this game with a gamepad plugged in, and your cursor just says, alright, I'll be in the corner, since you don't need me. I'm sad. Rar and stuff, Dracana. Alright, last time, we kicked the crap out of Father. I set him on fire. He was weak to fire. And so it's like the one time where my spells are good. Sad cursor. It just... Okay, I guess you don't need me. Well, unceremoniously, Imbla sets off at a brisk pace. We should venture to be as prepared as possible, before leaving Idra. Any supplies we need, now's the time to get them. A bizarre thought crosses your mind. It's like she's an actor playing out a scene she's performed 100 times before. Embla, stop! Embla turns around and blinks. For a moment, it's almost as if she's seeing you for the first time. I'm sorry. My mind is a bit scattered these days. Your resourcefulness in finding me never ceases to amaze me. Then again, it's always been that way. She offers a tired smile. Daydreamer. Star Child. You remembered. Then again, this is like those times back in my father's villa. You chasing me through the maze. Her face darkens. At least then, we always knew what lay at the center. What do you mean? I have so many questions. And we have much to talk about. Though I may have fewer answers than you would have preferred. Worse yet, I fear what answers I do have, you wish you had never gotten. Embla looks around. Her voice drops. Sadly, we are much less safe here in Horn than Marcus would like to believe. I'll answer what I can, but most things should wait until we're far away from here. Are you still afraid of the Reavers? They're all dead. I killed them all. Them least of all. There are other forces far older and more powerful than the Reavers with their eyes fixed on the Outer Isles. Let's just be careful. I see. So, ask what you will, but mind your surroundings. What's really going on? Reality itself is becoming undone around us. We cannot escape it, so instead we must seek the eye of the storm. Gradla. There's something there that beckons. Embla interrupts herself and looks around suspiciously. Embla's acting sus. And that father thing? As mankind has ever ruled the land, there are far older and more sinister things that rule the depths of the ocean. Ancient things with utterly alien minds. The deep ones are drawn here, like flies to carrion. And now they too have their terrible eyes fixed on Gradla. Is that why the Reavers were sending people to Gradla? The Reavers serve the gods that their ancestors worshipped here in the Outer Isles, a faith that has lain dormant for millennia. As the conjunction approached, they were reminded of old allegiances and old, terrible ways. What's a conjunction? Heresy. There are powerful men who would burn us alive at the very mention of it. They've known about it for a long time, the courts of the Magi. It is the nightmare they want to close their eyes and pretend doesn't exist. How so? Not here. We've already lingered for too long, and I've said too much. We better move on for now, and talk more once we leave Idra behind. Alright, let's go. Embla smiles. I promise there will be a time for more questions once we're safe. For now, I'm truly happy it's you by my side, here at the edge of madness. Now let's finish gathering supplies and then make our way to Iago. Time, unfortunately, is working against us. Well, time is going to have to wait its turn because I just remember we got levels ups. Level 14! Giving up has never been an option, but perhaps a long bath and a good meal wouldn't go amiss. We got 3 points. Would increase attunement, that would give us more mana. So that would increase lore. I kind of want to just get down to the bottom of fire. Even though that's gonna be a couple of levels. Okay, well, one more level then. All right, Drina, what you got? She would like a hot meal and a bath. Armor bits. Yeah, we don't need that. It'd be cool to increase our aura radius further. Oh, that's right. That's what we were going for. Shake the earth. cat. Giving up's never been an option for her, but she would like a hot meal and a bath. Crippling finesse. When scoring a backstab, target gets a random injury condition. Oh, that's mean. Hit it. Even. Rapid reload. You score a crit, you immediately gain an attack. Ah, that's right. 1 point for multi-attack. And you can go ahead and take that. It's another point, or another rank of medium armor use, which I believe his current armor does have an encumbrance of 2. Nope, encumbrance of 1. Oh, well. Maybe if someday we'll find another medium armor. Encumbrance 1. I'm gonna leave that. And I'm not going to bother with thrust and parry, because all it does is just add defending. Woo. Instead, we're going to go over here and just start putting some points into axe. Unless this is good. Crit strike. Force a crit. Do like forcing crits. Roaring stuff tracking. But I also want to get decapitation. Well, if I do this, I'll also get increased strength, and that'll be good stuff. So, yeah. And finally, Embla. She is a mage. But unlike me, she can get to the bottom level of every single one of the magic abilities. Well, gonna need spell burn. And probably should at least get her down to here so she has the fire resistance. Actually, wait. Reset. We need to find somebody that sells the spell books, find out what books they have, and then use that to determine which spells we take from our levels ups. Arrows. So much better than a Zelda randomizer that only gives you 10. Oh. 21, 14, more arrows. Alright, well, I think we're good on... Oh, okay, we got more talky bits. Look lively, boys! The savior of Horan graces our halls. A tall woman dressed in plate mail with a weird voice and a great sword on her back offers a short bow. You're unsure if she's being sarcastic or not. I didn't see you out there fighting. I'm ashamed to say that me and a handful of my lads end up captured by Reavers. They started killing us off one by one, real slow, while the rest were forced to watch. Or even... Her eyes grow glassy. She shakes her head defiantly. Then the madmen started infighting, like bloody animals. But at least we managed to escape. To where? We hid under the docks like bloody rats. For days we hunkered down, ate limpets and drank salt water. Had no weapons and my men were all exhausted or hurt and dead from drinking salt water, so we just stayed there. She sighs. I suppose surviving doesn't make you a hero. But here we are, and I intend to make the most out of it. And you are? Name's Vivian Laruto. I'm the newly minted captain of the city guard. It would appear the city's stock of officers is running low indeed. You don't sound too sure of yourself, question mark. We are back in the blackout market. Nope, we are not in the blackout market. We might be going there later, though. Amongst weird people. We'd ask questions, but then we'd be left with more questions. Sometimes the answers are not worth knowing. Ha! Put me on the street to wrestle with thugs and drunkards any day. But this, being captain, is a bit of a change of pace for me. A lot more responsibility, as you can probably guess. No further questions, Your Honor. Especially now with the city in ruins and people streaming back in to pick up the pieces of their lives. I can imagine. That reminds me. With more people streaming in, you'll find the streets a bit more busy. Even more businesses are open as well. And I recommend you spend some time looking around before you continue on your travels. Just be sure to get a hot meal and a warm bed, and maybe a bath. Your level up message said you wanted one. I'll do that, questions. How are things going in Horin? Well, as I said, people are streaming back into town. A lot more people than were at the refugee camp, in fact. Isn't that a good thing? Yes, it is. A lot of people did what I did and hid until the terror passed. But not this many. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. Once a Reaver washes off the paint and blood and shit and puts regular clothing back on, is he still a Reaver? Are you saying Reavers are hiding amongst the regular people? That's the thing, isn't it? Reavers were regular people. Friends and neighbors. Family, even. Most of them lie dead now or have fled Horin. But not all. I think some of them just took off their rags and went right back to being ordinary people. Food for thought. More questions? Never mind. Best of luck. Stay safe. So, can we get to that one? Oh. Alright, well, let's see. Rope. We don't really need rope. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. I spotted something. Right, how much do you give me for this? Ew. Yeah, that's an... Oh, wait. I gotta be the one to do it. Can probably do better. Unlocked! We have finally found our way down to whatever this is. It's everything I had hoped it would be. Nope. Nobody wanted to move back into the creepy house. Despite the squalor surrounding the girl, she is now smiling from ear to ear. Froggert's glad to be back. Want to play a game? Is it the same game as before? It's a rhyme! All the kids in the street, at least we used to. She hesitates for a moment before proceeding with renewed vigor. Movements left. Yep, this is the same. Bye. We're going to play it. She's going to do the little rhyme, and then Drina's going to be like, where did you learn that rhyme? Rawr and stuff, Draco. I'm guessing since you're here so early, the mission did not go well. Nope. Blah. Well, it was a cool game up until the late game. Get so many arrows. Ooh, what's this? Masterworks all. You can't go wrong. Find scale mail of speed. Is that medium? +1 to movement. It's +1 to agility, though. One less soak. I don't think that's worth it. Because, you know, he's a ranger. He's going to be shooting his bow. He doesn't need movement. And I don't think anybody else wears medium armor. Well, wears medium armor and can't wear heavy. I guess it's an improvement for her. But we need to get her some actual heavy armor. Yeah, that'd be better. Just take the encumbrance. Alright, we got stuff to sell. Just auto-path me out, please. So hungry. Spare coin. Ah, it's a scary bear. It's this. Oh, Jade Necklace of Diplomacy. Okay, I need that. Wait, do I need that? Ring of Presence. Yes, okay, we do need that. So that will be... Okay, yeah. I shall buy that for $1. And now I wear this. We have higher diplomacy, and that means that we get a better discount when we buy and sell. Okay, you will give me $76 for that sword. Let's go see if the blacksmithery will give us a better deal. Nope. Okay, well, you can have it. Nobody's going to use the hand axe. Part of me wants to keep this broadsword. Fine, scale mail of speed. There you go, half plate. Wait, 7? What is your armor? Wasn't it also 7? It was. Well, what else you got? Iron Stuff Jeffy Bond. Buckler of Athletics. Shield of Lore. I think I already have given him a really good bow. Yeah, Savage Masterwork Composite Bow. That is a mighty bow. I don't have any points in Great Access for Roland yet. Switch to good. Mario Kart World Fun. Unique thoughts for the day. I kind of figured they would be. I'm not the least bit surprised. How could this happen? Save. Blessed dead, watch over you. How can I assist? I want to buy spells. What you got? Tome of Arcane Shockwave. Aura of Fire Resistance. Yes, we will buy that. Blink. Breath of the Ancients. That's a big fire spell. Yes. Circle of Corporeal Restoration. Fleet of Foot and all that. Sight to behold. Smothering Blanket. Aw, that sounds cozy. What's that do? fearful, disrupted, and mute. I don't know, a smothering blanket just sounds nice. Summon vermin, giant bug, steal breath, song of soothing, there's blanket. Alright. Not the best selection of fire spells, but it's a start. Take this. There. Save. Alright, we have Aura of Flame. You know, actually, apart from the resistance to fire so that she can spell burn herself, fire seems more like a close range thing. The price, not good. Yep, that is the issue. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have her using fire. Because all of the spells for it seem to be like, you know, Searing Lash, you gotta be within like 3 or 4 spaces. The Fiery Fists is a melee. Fire Warrior, it gives you and you alone another attack. Yeah, it's self-only. The Fire Aura spell, where is it? Yeah, the Aura of Flame, close range. I'm thinking I just don't give her fire. Fine, whatever. And then whatever. Reload. The only reason I would want her to have that is so that she can spell burn without taking as much damage. And who knows, maybe that'll be significant enough. Oh, damn it. I bought all those spell books and I didn't need them. I think I only bought a couple. Yeah. I will use Breath of the Ancients. I will use that. So, the Aura of Fire Resistance. Okay, maybe. If we have points left over, then I'll go ahead and give her fire stuff, but let's see. Anything for sale? Get her some air spells and the earth spells. Like Earth and Blink. And, no. Yeah, that's an earth spell. And summon Giant Bug. Steal Breath. Okay. So, feats. And we'll still go ahead and make sure she gets Spellburn, because you need that for mana regen. Like it to be cheaper, but apparently the market will bear it, because it is selling like hotcakes. Yes. And that's why I will never get a Switch to Rar and Stuff Marf. Sorceress Initiate. Ooh, Max Cascade, spell things. Attunement, Lore Attunement, More Attunement, Arcane Rush. Attunement, Lore, and Smarty Brains. I don't think we've seen any books for the 3rd level Air and Earth. Lightning Strike? Tell me more. Of course it's weak. 2 to 9 damage. Any opponent anywhere in the battlefield. Poisoned Globe. I just got increase that aptitude in the cascade. And more attunement and aptitude. Sure, crank it. Crafting spell aptitude maximum cascade. And I can do one of these. Dispel, mark of invisibility. Poisoned globe. Targets all opponents in the sphere. Strong poison and stunned? Yeah, that's kind of good. You know, I'm going to take a few points off of this. We're going to go ahead and do that. Get Earth. Tier 3 is where you got resistance, yeah. So satisfying to play Blade and Sorcery again. Kind of suck not being able to run. Yeah, since you don't have the that treadmill thing, that catwalk you were using. I'm guessing you can't just, like, reach out to support and get any help. Let's see, 1, 7. So that'd be about 4 levels worth to get down to here. We can do this, get more attunement. Just put a point there. Alright, save and exit. Let's go. Arcane Shockwave, we got the book for that. Was the book for Mark of Lethargy or Mass Lethargy? Which one of those do we have? Swarm of Gnats. And I'm gonna, whatever, because I know we got the book for Summon Vermin. Or no, wait, we have, was it Summon Insect? No, Summon Giant Insect is what we got. So the other one is Summon Vermin. Okay. Right. And then we have Stone Skin. And, I wish I could just save a spell pick. Can I just... You must select 2. Can I just, It's just Diamond Form. Targets any ally anywhere on the battlefield. Diamond Skin. Whoa! And you don't even need to be right on top of them. What about Stone Skin? Well, I guess... any ally adjacent to the caster. So, yeah, Diamond Skin, you can just say, hey, you over there. Pew! There you go. Can, just haven't yet. Realized the time, had to get dinner started, and then shower and shave. Fine, Mass Lethargy. And then finally, Diamond Form. Breath of Glass. Targets all opponents and allies. Of course it does. In the cone. Gives lesser blindness and does a teensy little tiny bit of damage. Or summon Goopy Boy. Summons one of the following creatures in each target area tile. Targets one tile. And summons one creature. I'll take this, the ooze. Okay, we did get a Blink book. Okay, Magic Missile and Mark of Blur. Mark of Haste. We have not seen a single thing turn invisible. But it might be useful. Now. And then 2 new spells for lightning, like Lightning Strike and Dragon Fruit. And Poison Globe. Although Poison Globe sounds really good. It does 10% of their max vitality at the start of every turn. They have to pass a saving throw. It nukes their stats. And also it stuns them. And there's no saving to that. It's just, you miss your next turn. We may not have seen anything turn invisible, but that dragon fruit sure vanished quickly. Maybe it disappeared with invisibility. Perhaps it will show itself again someday. Right. Learn it. What? Blink, learn it. Steel breath. Jumpin' Scient bug. And vermin. Oh, she needs things. She's got nothing going on. Does she have higher lore than I do? I would assume yes. Lore 8 versus lore 8, huh? Well. Crafting. Oh, I bet you she's got really high crafting. Where is it? Attributes. Crafting 9. 6. Yep. Alright, she is our dedicated crafter. She will be getting the Craftomatic ring. Sure, you can have the disease necklace. Whisper of Confusion. That's a bard spell. How is... No, she wouldn't have high diplomacy. I put points into that on purpose. Yeah, 3, 1, 2, 2, 4. Not bad. 9. I'm the best. I am just so charismatic. Everybody loves me, and they want to like and subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm going to hold on to this. You know, in case I ever do give her the fire spells. Oh, it was Mass Lethargy. Well, we don't need it now. And Tome of Confusion. Fleet of foot. And all that. I will buy that for you. Alright, we are rolling in cash right now. Let's see how long that lasts. This would be good. Oh, but this is also really good. It'll restore vitality whenever I take damage. This is less impressive. With the, +1 to fortitude and giving you some extra 30 pounds of carry weight. We can currently carry 600 pounds, so 30 is not going to do a lot. $4 to 8 or 4 to 5. How much does this cost? 3,200. How much is the helmet? Helmet's actually kind of cheap. What about this armor? I could get both the helmet and the armor. It's gonna hurt the wallet. Yep, 4 and 0. Only +1 to awareness. Give me that. And what did this do? +1 to athletics. Dumb. Give me that. You can have the athletics helmet. What is the one you're wearing? Willpower. Oh, it has 1 higher soak, but he's our athletics guy, so he can use that. Anybody need this? Can you wear that? You can't wear that. You want my old armor? Nope, you got sneaky, stealthy armor. Alright, we'll just sell it. Feast your eyes on this! No, you feast your eyes on this. 150. Man, I feel like the sell prices are really not in my favor here. Yeah, this guy will pay us a little bit more for it. So we'll sell it to him. And this hat. Plus 1 willpower. Yeah, I'll give her the helmet. Wizards do like wearing heavy helmets, right? Yeah, looks good on her. Okay, she needs some kind of weapon. Screw it, I'm buying this master short sword for me. And then I'll give her my nief. That way I have a sword of sorts. Of swords. And can I give her just a shield? There's athletics or lore. Yeah, we can do that. But I will be the one to buy it. There. You now have a shield. And lantern. My stomach hurts. Why are they just letting this child hang out in this plaza that's littered with dead bodies, blood, and gore? You think the kid's gonna be okay? A grimy woman with a haggard look on her face approaches you. You get the impression she would normally be quite beautiful, but starvation, disease, and constant fear has erased that from her features, perhaps for good. Please, they say you're looking for a way off the island. Is that so? Perhaps. Why? I'm Julia. My sister, Elia, lives in a small village called Fergal, on the island to the north of here. I was supposed to travel to her before all this broke out, and she must be worried sick that I have not arrived yet. She wrings her hands. Go on. I'm in no condition to travel now, so should your travels take you to Fergal, would you please seek out Elia? Tell her that I'm still alive and not to worry. I'm sure they have all kinds of troubles themselves up there, and I wouldn't want to see her spend her time worrying about me as well. Alright, we'll look. May the golden bless you. I'm sure my sister can spare a few coins once you tell her the good news. A few tears of joy leave streaks on her soot-covered face. What? Is there anybody inside here? No. Can't go up the stairs. The stairs are a lie. Who would use this sword? Roland is using the big two-hander, so he's not going to use it. You've already, Eben's got the broadsword of lightning, and that's way cooler than this dumb thing. Even though this dumb thing is a +3 instead of a +1, but he really isn't going to be meleeing a whole lot. She's got the ancient dagger, and that's just a damn good weapon. She can't use swords, and I can't use big swords. So I guess we'll just sell this. 400. Oh, vendor can't afford this item. Despite your tiredness, back to work. Appointment with your vocational rehab is next week. Nice. Hope it goes well. Hope they can find something good for you. Or whatever it is they do.
I spill my drink.
Don't mind if I do. I'm using a different cup for my water, and I guess the tracking can't see it as well. Can't see me holding it as well as the other one I usually use.
Don't.
Indeed.
Yes, dragon please.
It came back. It was not invisible pie. Nom, 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 nom. Not right now. I will not play with you. Good to be back. Good to be back. How could this happen? Yes, Draco? Can I help you? Natia looks tired and pale, but nonetheless in much better shape than when you first met her. She offers a weak smile and is a greeting. I have questions. Want to waste a few points? Well, maybe it is time that I start thinking about doing another crowd control stream. Never mind. She has nothing else to add. Philip seems to have regained some of the color in his face. He gently wipes Natia's brow with a wet piece of cloth. It's good to see you again. Questions? You have anything? Will you be safe here? Oh, the city's far from safe, but Natia's too severely wounded. Besides, the Reavers are dead. They're all dead. This is old dialogue. What is my spell aptitude? 7. Now what is Embla's? 9. You know what? Maybe I should... No, because... I kind of hate it that I can only have one of these cool spell aptitude helmets. So I'd like to get Natia one as well. To the sewers! Continue. It was east, south. Wait, no? North. It was west. It was west, not it was, yeah, west, and then south, and then west, and then south, and then exit. Alright. Now we're in the blackout market. You guys have anything new? See what you have. Toughness, thievery, awareness. What are these? Sneaky gloves, dodgy boots, but they also increase your encumbrance, so they're not that good. Healy hat, athletics, and stealth. But we already have a stealth.
My drink.
Rar and stuff, Dragon Vulneresti. It's this ornate hand mirror. So it doesn't look like this place updates. I have artifacts. Let's see. We got... Nope, you're not getting my dagger. That thing we are taking with us. Unless we somehow, by some stroke of luck, find a better knife. Necklace of willpower, lore, thievery, movement, awareness, movement gloves, and Healy. Who could use gloves of movement, of speedy feats? Which that doesn't make a lot of sense. Ah, Roland. Yeah. Wait, were they gloves or... No, it was... Yeah, it was these gloves. That was weird. Buy that. Here you go, Roland. Also, Embla has another point to spend. Forgot about that. I would like to get the increased intelligence because that's going to improve a lot of things for her. What all does it affect? Never mind. It increases crafting and lore. If it also increased, like, magic stuffs, then that would be good. Okay, I estimated it was going to be 4 levels to get down here. That's a lot. That's quite an investment. You get it tier 4 in air. Thunderclap. And nothing else. Targets all opponents on the battlefield. Adds lesser blindness, deafened. What is the -1 agility, -6 awareness? Okay, it's an easy save. But the fact that it stuns everything on the battlefield and does damage, even if, you know, attack magic isn't that strong. It's also expensive as heck. What about Earth? What's Earth got going? Distort Mass. Targets any opponent anywhere on the battlefield, deals 15 to 30. Now we're getting somewhere. And that's it. It just does a lot of damage to one target. Kind of feeling Thunderclap. So we'll just put that point in there. Just to clear the little plus sign off that. Show me what you've got. Okay, nothing that I can use that I want. Same for her, but even less. Willpower and thievery. You have a shield, don't you? It's a completely mundane shield. Yeah, let's give her that thievery one. What? I think you're in the wrong game. Does Distort Mass mean you can suddenly make and or move a pitfall trap underneath an enemy, or is that just Looney Tunes? Or is that just loony? You know, I'm not totally sure what it means. I was thinking that it would be like disrupting their physical body and just breaking them in ways. But I like your idea better, where you just say, whoop, open up a hole underneath and they fall in. That's all, folks. Nope. Alright, we're done here. And to leave, you just keep pressing 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Done. There was somebody I was hoping to run into, but I guess they're not in the city. And somebody that would teach us how to do the little prayers at that shrine to the north. What? There does not seem to be anybody else in town that we have not spoken to. Doggo! Come here. We pet the dog. I've spotted something. $4, 3 fish, 5 rations, and cheese. Who are you? Oh wait, that's the priest guy, isn't it? Yeah, that's just the priest guy. So should we warn him about the weird goopy stuff that's growing underground? How could this happen? I guess we're finished in this town. Hello there, my lord. Bum, 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 bum. Is that a bed? Yeah, that's a bed. And Wait. Is this... Yeah, it's an alchemy table. It's not like that goop would erode our swords or anything. I think our swords are the least of our problems when it comes to that stuff.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I just wanna scream.
How could this happen to me? Cora offers you a...
AAA.
Oh my god. TTS, wow. I'm surprised it did that. And not just going, ah. Or just saying A. Soundtrack is very sad. Yes, it is. Actually, is it quiet? I was looking at one of my videos from before, and the sound seemed a little quiet, and I can't remember if I adjusted the volume. I guess if you're commenting on it, it must be good enough. But yeah, this is not a happy, cheerful, exciting adventures and friendships type of game. This is Eldritch Horror is gonna destroy the world, and the best we can hope for is slow it down. TTS has indulged in too much mead from the local pub, I see. We were saving that for the after party. Oh, no, I was saving that strong drink from my dragon friends. Cora offers you a slight smile. Her cheeks have regained a modicum of color. It seems getting some food in her belly seems to have done her a world of good, it seems. I have questions! The girl absent-mindedly fiddles with something, but her eyes are sharp and watchful. Never mind. Welcome to my fine establishment. Oh.
Eek, I am not beer. I need more drunk.
Boots of lore, boots of craftin'. Masterworks helmets of craftin'. Toughness, athletics, fortitude, healing, and survival. Now, what is she wearing? Oh, she does not have anything in ring or necklace. Oh, that's because I'm wearing the presence necklace. Well, I'm keeping that. So instead, let's see, do we have one that was, yeah, plus the healing. We'll give you that. And then also a ring of, do I want to go fortitude? Because that'll help in battle, or just another point in healing. Well, we can't afford the fortitude, so that answers that. A tribal sash. Short pants. Rags. Aye, the hot pants. A dress. Another dress. Another dress. Commoner's garb. Bravo! An apron. And a wreath. Oh, what's this? A jester cap. And a hood. A strong drink for Dirg friends? Hold up. Rolls out multiple oak barrels. Where are they? The Dirgs? They were in the Dragon Shelter game that we played yesterday. What's this? Robes. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking about maybe giving her a different thing to wear, but... You may have this necklace of healing. And this ring of will.
I like that game. Needs more beer.
I agree. Especially since I only had the one. And I accidentally gave it to my Durgan instead of traveling north along the coast, you notice a young man standing at the side of the road. His tattered robes, bald head, and unhealthy pallor reminds you of a Magos, though this boy is surely too young.
John Madden.
Football! He follows your passing with an idiotic smile draped over his round, bland face. Can I help you? We have come... He stops for a long moment and thinks. But since he stopped right there, you think he's saying something else, and you're just like, okay, yeah, thanks for sharing.
Mad Johndon.
To beg for aid! Our master is missing down below. We are not allowed to enter and search for him. Please, something is wrong. We know it. A note of agitation bordering on panic creeps into his voice. Suddenly, he stops, choughs slightly, and then smiles again. Bloody drool runs down his chin along with one of the man's teeth. Are you okay? Yes, I've never felt better. The man seems taken aback by the question. Please, it's my master.
Holla, get dollar. A-E-I-O-U.
It only read... Oh, there it goes. So it didn't say the AU, it spelt it. Come on, TTS, you know how this works. You said AAA earlier. Bruh. Drina's eyes narrow as she grabs one of his hands. Almost. Drina's eyes narrow as she grabs one of his hands with the skilled touch of a healer who is now wearing items that increase her healing skill even higher. No, you're not well at all, she mumbles to herself. Let me just take a look at you nonetheless. Bop. Must roll a 3 or above. I think we got that. We bring glory to our ancestors. From his skin and nails to his jaundiced eyes and missing teeth, the young man's condition is perplexing. Some of these symptoms are similar to those suffered by magi upon exposure to strong magics over time, but this is far too severe, especially considering the young man's age. It's as if he's quite literally falling apart in front of your eyes. Strangest of all, it appears as if the man is oblivious to his condition. So, what's this about your master? We beseech you, travel to Errol, seek out the Tower of Ash. Find us there, and learn of our master's fate. But please, time is of the essence, and for each second you tarry, hope fades. The words flow as if rehearsed, and then, as he speaks the last words, he lets out a deep sigh and sits down on the ground. Errol? Tower of Ash? His eyes are glassy and distant. We beseech you, travel to Errol, seek out the Tower of Ash. Find us there. He repeats before his voice trails off. Fool's mind is gone. You'll be food for the crows come nightfall, and it'll be a mercy. Are you just gonna sit there? The man rolls over on his side, eyes staring stiffly ahead. Though he still appears to be alive, no prodding or prompting raises any kind of response from him. There appears to be nothing more you can do for this lost soul save consider his request. I don't know what to make of this. Imbla strokes her chin. The scent of the reticulum is about this. I would wager much that this master he speaks of is a sorcerer of some sort. A magos, even. Though time is against us, another magos could be a powerful ally on our end. Our path to Grandla takes us past Errol in any case. I say we should at least investigate this further. Alright, let's go. Is there anything else going on here? Stranger question. Does the Tower of Ash have a fire dirk? No. Move along. Well, it probably had a fire dirk back when it was the Tower of Wood. We're nothing more to talk about. This guy is throwing a temper tantrum over his goats. Look at them. They're all fine. They didn't eat a single one. Oh, my poor goats. These refugees are gonna eat them all because they're starving to death. Better send my kid off to get eaten by monsters to protect my goats. Totes my goats. Whoop. Sneaky mode. Foul creatures swarm from holes in the ground. Just foul creatures? No particular kind. Just kick their ass. Death or glory. Deploy your party. You go here. I'm not even going to bother with using the bow. We got this. Yeah, okay. The cat goes first. In fact, I should probably have her go like that so she can just get in with the bab stab right away. Boop. Bab stab! Panic! Oh, they spit. Great. You know what? You just sit back. Embla just do nothing. We don't need magic. We don't need arrows on this fight. And that's why I like being a fighter mage, so I can just take my sword out and get to business. 6 damage. 6 damage of business. Meanwhile, Roland comes down with 16. Dude, bab stab. Just chill. Hit that one. Yeah, Roland. Okay. That'll use up all of his movement. And, okay. Well, I'll put him in position for next turn. Oh, come on, stop missing! I should have Cat accompany me or Drina, because Roland does not need help. Oh, I got stunned. In fact, she's actually getting in Roland's way. Victory! These snakes are a pain, aren't they, Kess? I'm not sure they were snakes, though. I think they were centipedes. Oh, wait, no. That's the glen where the goats were. A huge sea cave created by eons of the sea's relentless attack on the rock gapes in the cliffs ahead. If you take great care, a narrow trail allows you to enter it. Before we talk to her, we pay this guy a visit. Let's talk. What you got for sale? Nothing. Well, what about these shields? Lore, toughness, awareness, boots of toughness. willpower, athletics, thievery. We don't really need, no. We might need these, maybe. Rawr and stuff, Dr. Mono! Alright, we can talk to you now. I'm at your service, but still the same to you. I have much to do. No. Alright, I guess we do talk to the captain. Iago is thoughtfully pacing the deck of the Weather Maiden, securing cargo and tightening knots. The banality of the tasks appear contrary to his flamboyant personality, but speaks of a deep love for the vessel. Kess, you look grand! The Maiden is shipshape, and we are ready to sail at your command. Let's talk for a bit. Let's set sail. Music to my ears. We are ready when you are. Just know that you must finish your business here in the sea caves before we go. Leave no belonging behind, or errand undone. My men and I will block off the land entrance to hide the sanctuary from would-be intruders and Imperial scum. Let's take a look first. Let's make sure that we're not leaving anything behind. Like, well, the shop didn't have anything interesting. It's good to have the captain back. You a mercenary? Yep. I don't think we have 500 gold now. We had over 8,000, and then I went shopping. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. It is shaped like a ship, but can it sail? Let's sail! Yep, let's go. Then I shall give the order. My crew and I will maneuver the Maiden out into the open waters and await you there. Board when you are ready, and though we may be sailing towards our doom, we are certainly sailing towards great adventure. The Weather Maiden is expertly guided out of the sea cave and now lies at anchor, awaiting your arrival. Why weren't we just on it? And we have a boat! Sailing! While sailing on the overland map, the Make Camp button changes appearance. Click it to explore the ship you're currently on. While on the ship, it's possible to rest and reorganize, cook, craft items, even do some limited bartering. There may also be characters to talk to. When you're done interacting with the ship and crew, interact with the ship's helm to go back to the overland map. Zara expertly mans the helm while keeping a steady eye on the horizon. She appears to revel in the fact that she's back at sea. She sees you. As she sees you, she lets out a howl of joy. Awoo! By all the blind maidens, it's good to feel the wind on my face again. This is the good life. No, winds behind and adventure in front. Ah, yes. Arg. In the meantime, questions? Nothing I'd rather do than answer your questions. Is there any place to cook food? There's an oven going over on the forecastle where you can cook your meals. And before you ask, the forecastle is the front of the boat. Thank you. More questions. Captain? He's around somewhere. Have you tried the cabin below? If he's not there, just keep checking in. You'll run to him eventually. Questions? Sleepy time? Not to worry, we've set a cabin for you down below. Dear Generacy! Love it. Rar and stuff, welcome to the lair. Ah, he has wares if we have coin. Is this a Masterword War Axe? Is that two-hander? I think it's medium axe. No, it's not. I want a two-hander axe. Chainmail of Thievery? No, she can't wear mediums. Padded armor of toughness. Buckler of healing. Large shield of crafting. Round shield of defense. That sounds better. think we're good on food, though, because we've been getting a whole lot of rations. Hang on, I can see. Aw, it's cute emote. Ah, finally a chest. A chest. Inventory. Alright, let's just start putting in all of our ingredients and stuffs. Wait, transfer stack. Whoops, uh-oh. Wait, how did that... How did I put in that dagger? She's supposed to be equipped with it. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah? Uh-huh. Transfer stack. Alright. Click 3, click 3, click 3, click 3, click 3. Keep the omelets. And the grilled leeks. Keep the rations. That's just sugar. Keep the vegetable soups. A ragged note. Oh, that was probably the map of the sewer. We don't really need that anymore. Probably don't need these keys either. And what is this shiny thing? Oh, a topaz. It's only worth $30, but it's shiny. Alright, how did this get unequipped? Also, who had this? Arcane Necklace of Healing. I'm gonna guess that was, yeah, you. That is so weird. I was just pressing 3 to put stuff away, and it took Cat's weapon, and it took Drina's necklace. How random. Is this alchemy? Yep. Alright, not a whole lot else going on the boat, so let's roll. The ship is alive with nervous energy as the crew scuttles back like pieces of some well-crafted machinery. Though your journey is bound to be fraught with danger, there's little doubt that being back at sea has done the crew well. True to his idiom, Iago swings in on a rope in dramatic fashion, landing elegantly next to you. It is good to feel the wind on our faces, no? We are about to leave the fjord, and from there we may set our course north towards Grandla. Good to hear. Iago scans the horizon ahead. The Leviathan no doubt stalks us, so we must be careful from now on. We must keep to the coastal waters and pray to the maidens that our speed will keep us safe. Nonetheless, we must take every precaution. For now, I have posted double lookouts. I will be manning the helm myself. I trust we're in the best of hands. Indeed you are, Cass. Come see me in my quarter below later if you want to talk further. Iago bows and leaves. It's out there. I feel it. You turn to see Embla standing behind you. The Leviathan. It hungers. What is it? I suspect the Deep Ones called it here, though who is the master and who's the servant? I cannot tell. It's certainly older than them. You owe me answers, Embla. Idra's behind us, and I need to know why we're risking our lives on this fool's errand. I do, and now's as good a time as any. Embla takes you below deck, and you find a small corner in the hold that is as close to privacy as can be found in the cramped vessel. She takes a deep breath, as if she's about to plunge into freezing water, and begins talking. 2 years ago, I was, let's say, put on the trail of a rumor that an expedition had been mounted to the Outer Isles, more accurately to an island north of Idra by the name of Gradla. It's a cold and barren place, but it is allegedly the location of an ancient monastery referred to as the Black Priory. The Black Priory? Though you've never heard the name before, it echoes in your mind as if stirring old memories. The site was built a full age into the past, and for millennia it stayed unnoticed and far removed from the affairs of the Empire. So much so, in fact, that it virtually passed out of historical records centuries ago. No small feat for an empire built on the backs of its archivists and record keepers. Indeed! And thus it would have remained if it wasn't for the boundless ambition of a group of powerful men known as the Cabal. I don't know who it was that whispered in their ear, but something convinced them that the Black Priory was not forgotten. It was willfully expunged. Why? Not for the monastery itself, but what was said to lie underneath it. Embla grasps your wrists, and leans in while her voice drops ever so slightly. The monks built the priory to guard something, a grave, an ancient tomb from the earliest days of the Empire. And if the priory's existence was truly lost to history, it means that at some point the very Empire itself must have aided in the conspiracy of silence. But who could be buried there to warrant such extreme measures? I cannot tell you exactly how I know this, but I have not a single shred of doubt what lies buried under the priory is the corpse of a Magos emperor. Not only that, but it must be one of the first and oldest of the line. That can't be! It can! And it is! Not all the corpses of the first emperors can be accounted for, and the interment of the Eternity Veil did not begin until centuries after Galleon's ascension. The Cabal knew it to be true, and as do I. Their expedition arrived at the island of Gradla a few months ago. I suspect they breached the tombs underneath the temple a few weeks later. And as we all know, disturbing an ancient tomb is a great idea for an adventurer to visit. We do need some new ones again. Don't know why. Adventurers or tombs? I suppose one problem can take care of the other. Whatever they found there, its reticular reverberations were powerful enough to throw out all the outer islands into madness. And now we're sailing into the heart of madness. Embla smiles weakly. He's calling out to me. I feel it in every ounce of my being. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one to hear the call. Like sharks drawn to blood in the water, other things are drawn to it as well. Things from outside. Outside is a terrible place. I prefer inside. What are you talking about? Embla swallows hard. Her voice drops to a whisper. The dragon. It's awakening, and its 7 eyes are fixed on the outer aisle, on the Black Priory. The nearby lanterns flicker, all of them. Even the dragons. Crawling tendrils of madness stretch greedily towards the priory. It hungers for the holy corpse, and if it reaches it... Embla halts, and for a moment struggles to control her breathing. You know I'm right. You can feel it in your guts. There is no other path out of the outer isles except that which leads to the Black Priory, and the secrets it holds. Embla slumps and sighs. She looks exhausted, and for a moment, you see her as the quiet and aloof youngling you once knew. Questions? Ask! Now is the time! What if it's the corpse of an emperor? When powerful magi pass, their corpse retain much of their reticular attunement. Emperors are amongst the most powerful of all magi, and needless to say, their corpses are a source of great power. It's not without reason that the imperial corpses of the Eternity Veil are guarded for so jealously by the them. But an emperor buried on Gradla? It sounds incredible, but as I said before, there are corpses from earlier dynasties that have been lost to history. There were emperors that were prescribed by the Magi. It may indeed be the corpse of one of these forgotten emperors that has been found on Gradla. But there's more. No. I'm most afraid to ask. Latter-day emperors are but a shadow of the rulers of old in terms of power. If this is truly an emperor of the Primarian dynasty, it has lain undisturbed for all these millennia, the power contained within will be immense, enough to remake the empire itself, or topple it utterly. Powerful enough to rend reality? So it seems. My belief is that the conjuncture is caused directly by the discovery of the Holy Corpse. Its raw power has drawn the attention of that which lingers in darkness, and now its tentacles are slowly closing in around us. For a moment you think you hear crude chanting in the darkness. Must have been the wind. How do you fit in all this? Embla sighs and picks her nails thoughtfully. The corpse buried underneath the priory. It calls out to me. I can't tell you exactly when it began, but the beckoning intensified greatly once the tomb seals were broken. Now, it's almost unbearable, and it's growing stronger by the day. Yeah, but why you? There are things I'm not ready to talk about. Things from my past, from when we were young together. And just like that, Majora's Mask seems like a cheery day in the park. All we need is just the spooky moon right there, looking down on us. What I will say is that I sense certain things that are hidden to most other people. Some magi see them too, but I think that, unlike them, I was born with the ability. I believe this is why the corpse calls out to me. I don't get it. To be honest, I'm not sure I understand it myself. What I do know is that the calling I feel is real. Reaching the priory before the region succumbs to the conjunction is critical. In fact, I fear the survival of the entire empire hangs on it. I know this, and so did the Cabal. Well, tell me more about the Cabal. The rise of the Cabal is the surest sign the power of the Magi Emperors is waning. Even a decade ago, such consolidation of power into lay hands would be unthinkable. The Cabal is shrouded in secrecy and will go to any lengths to keep it that way. What few rumors I have heard claim that certain lay nobles and freelanders are prominent amongst their ranks, men and women of great wealth and greater ambition. Dang it, it's rich people again! Freelander Guild, a league of independent banks and financial institutions that have grown into prominence within the Empire in recent years. I cannot tell you what their ultimate design is, but these people are no amateurs to power. They no doubt realize that what lies beneath the priory and the impact its recovery will have on the course of the Empire. I also believe that if they were to achieve their end goal, it would spell disaster for us all. Alright, more questions. Nope. Do we stand a chance at rescuing the people who were taken from Horan? No. I suspect they're already dead. Or worse. You lied to Marcus? Would you rather I was as blunt to him as I am to you? Better they have a sliver of hope. There are still trials ahead for Marcus and the horny knights. It would do them no good to face it with a broken heart. Alright, I think that's all of the questions. What can you tell me about the Cabal? Is it the same thing? Yep, okay, same thing. Yep, I guess we're done. We'll talk again later. Embla leans back and massages her temples. Yes, I'm here for you when you need to talk, but I agree. Let's say enough for today. She stands up slowly. I'm gonna go lie down. Ship travel does not agree with me. Broken bodies and debris litter the rocky shores of Idra. In the distance, you can make out what appears to be the remains of the Zephyr's hull. What can I do you for? What do you know about this place? Oh, about other survivors. Your group is growing, I see. Aye, there's safety in numbers, and every face from the old crew that turns up in camp here is a boon, especially considering how many were lost. In any case, I hear from the crew that you've been doing good work. We haven't much, but we scraped together a small bag of gold for you. Snow hands you a small worn pouch of coins. That being said, it appears it might be too soon for celebration. What's wrong? You may have already seen her, but a portion of the Zephyr lies upon the shore, along the coast northwest of here. It breaks my heart to see a girl like this. See, our duty to her doesn't end with her sinking. She's still the property of the guild, as is any cargo she was carrying. We were unable to get to her before the tide seemed to have shifted, and now I sent a small group out there to see if they couldn't find a way into her. And Snow looks down. That was hours ago. Too long. Something's wrong, or they'd be back by now. Now, you've done a lot for us, and I'm almost afraid to ask for more, but I need to know what happened to my boyos. Snow looks at you pleadingly. Alright, I'll look for your boyos. Dead bless ya! And as I said, the wreckage is just a few hundred yards up the coast. Watch your back, and be ready for anything. Oh, we got more levels ups. Not many, but level 15. Your latest trials have left you exhausted, yet the perseverance it has taken to push on has left you stronger than ever. But despite this victory, a single thought plagues you. How much more can you push until there is nothing left? And bark, bark, bark. No more ranks. Save and exit. I'll take Summon Magmite and Fire Frenzy, and we got a Book of Breath of the Ancients. So that's every single fire spell. We are totally immune to fire now. So I can just spell burn as much as I want. Hit me with that. Learn it. And Imbla also leveled up. Giving up's never been an option, but perhaps a long bath and a good meal. I'm gonna just put those points into air magic. I want that thunderclap. The clapping of my thunder cheeks is going to be stunning the guards. Oh, sneak. Suddenly, an echoing cacophony of chittering and screeching erupts from the narrow ravines around you. A wave of mangy fur and snapping jaws dripping diseased mucus rolls towards you. Attack! Oh, that's mini rats. Are they wimpy? Eh, somewhat. All right, Roland, you're gonna hold this back line. You two. You're going first, and then that one goes, so I actually don't want you there. This is not a good position. It's going to be hard to get behind them for some bab stabs. Wait. You get to go, but you're not going to be able to get anywhere, right? Yeah, you're going to be stuck back there. Oh, I can't. Alright, well. I was gonna line him up for a Breath of the Ancients. Let's see, how many, okay, a couple of, yeah. And I'm sitting down here at the very bottom, so that's great. Embla, you just kind of stand in the middle. Is that walkable right there? It is not. Oh, I am blocking the one way in, I think. Nope, nope, I am not. Okay. I wish you could start right here. This would be a better place. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. You know what that's gonna have to do? Begin combat! Ouch! Ouch! That one back there, not alert. So, Bab stab! Panic! Weakly. Ah, dang it, got the disease. Big swing! Right. Ah, you missed. Oh, but you get a second swing. How about we do a lightning strike? Poison globe. Aw. How about instead of that, summon a big bug? Swarm of gnats. What do you do? 13 damage? I guess that's okay for, you know, attack magic. What about a magic missile? Phew! Also 13. So what's the difference between this? Costs 3. Costs 5. Alright, well... Bugs! And I shall cast Fire Warrior. Or... Oh, this is a terrible idea. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking, I got that one spell that hits everything with fire. But anytime I want to use that, I should also, like, aura fire resist first. Breath of the Ancients. Yeah, I can hit one guy with it. That's great. I could do my fire aura, and I'd only hit. Oh wait, my fire aura is gonna reach Imbla, won't it? What was it? Not fire warrior. Not fire. This one. Oh, that's right. I don't have the ring that increases my my aura range. So whoosh. 15 damage. Do it again. I'ma do it again. Whoosh. And the best part is, the only person that really got hurt was Eben, and he can just second wind his health back up. Bab stab. At least the fireball wasn't cast to try and light a small room. I mean, I could do that. We could use fireball. Go ahead and second wind. It's fine. Whoop. Up. And second wind. Get a little bit of HP's back. Spell burn. Ow. 5 damage. No, Imbla, it goes like this. Spell burn. No damage. Stab, stab. That rat's in a bad spot. I could just shoot him with a bow. I'll let Roland go finish him off. Oh, he came to us. Thank you. Splat. Big swing. 11 rat tails. I spotted something. A pitcher and 1 gold coin. There's a board here we can climb. You emerge into the broken hull of the ship. The ruined hold is unrecognizable and strewn with debris of ruined cargo. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of sound emanating from the darkness. Chittering? Or is it voices? Hold up. Where is the aura thing? The aura ring. Who's wearing that? Is it you? Who had that? Oh, that's right. I gave it to Roland. So he could do his little sword spin thing. Yeah, that was silly. There we go. Oh, that's right. She's got the sick. Ooh, cure disease. Cure poison. Holy light. Corporeal restoration probably does it. And we've got potions. I think. Is that one? There it is. Whoop. I've spotted something. Sneak. An eel, $50. A Legionnaire's Rest flower. And 2 moonstones. It's pretty. Something smells rotten. In Denmark. Chitters in darkness. Oh, it's just it's a gigantic rat. You stop dead in your tracks as the grotesque rat thing sits up on its hind legs, its hunched form a full head taller than you. The beast cocks its head slightly as its tiny ears regard you intently. Then, to your utter horror, words come from its bestial throat. Rar and stuff, Tricky! Welcome in. We're just having, horror. It comes. It is one. What? With fangs it comes into the womb. Does it come to feed? To give offerings? It? Are you talking about me? It is one. It stirs. Does it bring offerings? Has it come to share in the meat? The horrid creature gouges a lump of flesh from one of the corpses and offers it to you expectantly. Bloody filth. Roland spits behind you. What are you? The song woke us, calls us. It hears it. It is one. Now we eat and multiply and serve. Song? It rises from the deep. Rise. It calls. It does not hear it. It does not hear it? All the cheese in Switzerland can't help us with this rat. Oh no, I did put all my cheese back on the boat. The monstrosity screeches as it does. Packs of rabid vermin spew forth from the dark recesses of the wreck. That is many rats. This might be a good time to bust out that big AoE fire thing I was talking about. Squeakmans go over there. Let's see. Where is it? Chitters. Chitters actually goes pretty late in the turn order. So much for peace. Just put like so. Because I need everybody to be close enough. Yeah, you go there. Be protected. Everybody to be close enough that I can affect them with my fire aura. Right, Roland gets to go first. So I guess he should be front and center. She can disengage from this rat, so it'll be fine. Or, I want Roland to get up there and kill this thing. So, commence! Ouch! Roland, work your magic. 26. Cat, just get up here. Give it a second stab for 31. Nice crit. Oh, dang it. She's no longer in range. I am good at strategery. Alright, heroic aura for everybody who's still in range. Yeah, she can't disengage because that thing's right there. So, Heroic Aura. Imbla scoots over. Also, you may go ahead and... No, you don't need Spellburn yet. I could Poison Globe and just do a stun. Wait, that's not a bad idea. I'll just step here. And where is it? Arcane Shockwave. Boop! Oh, a Cascade, you say? Well, how about a little bit of... Swarm of Gnats. Bugs! Oh, another Cascade, you say? How about, just a Spellburn? Ouch. And now it is my turn. Let's stand here. Aura of Fire Resistance. Sorry, cat. Kinda sucks to be you, but you shouldn't have walked too far away. Or what was it called? Inferno. Boom! Big swing. Big swing, big crit. Chitters is dead. And Roland has not had enough. That's really all you can do. Do I have the Circle of Healing spell yet? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you go ahead and just second wind. It's fine. Alright, Imbla. Throw bugs at them. Again! Six rat tails, $48, and one big dead rat. Thievery 8 verse 10. Hold on. We can make that better. Wait. Can't. Okay, there we go. 9 verse 10. Okay, I think we can do it. We only need to roll a 1 on 2 dice. Guess I didn't even need to put on the ring. Pick it. Easy. Masterwork Noble Gloves of Stealth. You do not have gloves? Okay. Perfect. Well. Oh, she spotted something, but where? What, where? Ah. $2 and a comb. Well, we get to go deliver the good news that his friends are dead. What can I do you for? I found your men. More bloodshed. I fear this island may be the end of us all yet. It appears the wreckage might be safe enough to explore now. The supply she carries may keep us going for weeks. And I'm ashamed to say I have nothing to offer you besides the promise that the Nautical Guild will not forget your service, Yar. Ha! A lifetime under the mast is thanks enough for a guilder, isn't it? Oh, a lifetime under the mast is thanks enough for a guilder, isn't it? Cat offers sarcastically. Bye. And Drina has reached level 15. And with that, she now has Shake the Earth. And I want to get her down to this to increase the aura radius. So that's a point there, and that's a point there. Eben, what you got? What are you working on? Ah, you're working on rapid reload because you got the double attack. Could increase strength or crit strike. That'd be good. But now let's rapid reload. could just do bow damage. Yeah, let's do bow damage. Let's increase our bow damage. Axe and swords? Nah. Precise strike. +4 to accuracy. Replenishing takedown. Killing a marked target heals the party a small amount. That... I think we need to be going for that. And then I gotta remember to actually use mark. Oh, evasive? Disengaging? No longer... Okay. That's gonna be useful for him. And Roland, the man. Critical strike. Charger, smashing charge. Charge causes additional damage. Increase vitality, that's just some health. Not today. Do I want to start putting points in axe? Or let's just get crits. Because we get bonuses from crits. We get deep cuts. He makes references that only a few people get. Yobi with the resub.
Apparently it's my anniversary again, even though it just was.
That's what happens when you spend a month in the hospital. Ryan Stuff Wilds, welcome back. Thank you for the sub and the continued support. Another one of these places? Sneak. Deep cuts are references to stuff like Electronics Boutique. And Funko Land. An ancient, weathered Imperial Way shrine stands before you. Despite its remote location, you suspect it still sees occasional use. Drina, what is this, even though we've seen it before? And Thera with the resub. Also kicking us into a hype train. Oop, wrong one. Whoosh. I have such limited movement range. Because if I go too far, hands go down, and then I dance. And that's not fun or exciting. Also, if my hands cross over each other, wah, 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 wah. Yep, everybody wiggle! Yeah, I got wobbles. Okay, I'll stop. But the music continues. There are a number of these spread throughout the outer isles. Pilgrims would come to the thing and they'd pray at the things and do the things. But you've never visited them. No, it's not part of our order, so we gotta find out somebody that knows what to... Oh! Didn't realize they were his enemies. Wiggle, pancake, same difference. And pancakes can kind of wiggle. Alright, what do we got here? Spider crab. Ready? Not alert. So there's a couple of them we can actually get a sneak attack on. Dang. Drina, she is... she's freaking torqued. Arrgh! That's the face of disease. You go there. Cat, you're going to need to be close enough that you can get a sneak attack shot on him. Embla, you're just going to chill out. You know what? I'm going to chill out too. This is nothing. This will be over fast. Babs, stab! Oh, that's right. These guys have really high soak. This is crab. Can you finish it? Oh, he survived. But, second attack. Oh, they explode in acid. Wonderful. Let's see, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna have Embla just do her little spell burn thing, and then she's just gonna chill for the rest of the fight. Roland, make this guy regret coming here. You scooch back one. Do you have Sublime Projection, or is that a mind spell? Yeah, we don't have that. You know what? We need to do this. Mwah. Pop. There. Now we've only got the Drakton remix going. I am just going to spell burn. It doesn't hurt anymore. Yay! Soak minus 11. Nice. Okay, yeah, you can get up here. You get the Bab Stab in. Well, actually, it's not going to be a Bab Stab because we couldn't flank him. Mark target. Mark football. John Madden. We're probably going to go through arrows really fast with just having him use them all the time. Now I have to turn the music back on because we're just sitting in awkward silence. But thank you for that hype train. Regrettably, I did not get a hype train emote that time. Oh. I guess it's because I didn't do anything to add to it. Big stab! I don't need to participate. I'm just hanging back here. Ow! Twitch scam train. Oh, we got 2 arrows back. Okay, well. We'll have to come back when we figure out what that thing's all about. I was hoping we'd be able to find somebody in the back in Horan after we freed the city from the Reavers. But no one there knew anything about it. Oh, don't get off. Up, up, up. We have to stay to the shallow waters or else the squidbillies will get us again. Oh, we got a level up cat. Ominous structure on an island in the middle of nowhere. Surely that can't be a secret base where evil hides. No. What makes you think it's that? No, it's a shrine. You pray at it. You would never pray at something evil. Red arcs. Scoring a crit with a light blade causes you to restore 1 attack. Yes. and just let the pathfinding figure it out. Well, it's over here. Nothing is over here. Before you lies a small village surrounded by fields and orchards. The air is laden with the scent of fruit, and the laughter of children and the pastoral bliss stands in stark contrast to the rest of the outer aisles. As you approach the small cluster of quaint houses, you can't help but be struck by a feeling of calm and peace you've not felt in a long time. By the grace of the golden dead, it would appear a small sliver of life as it once was in the outer aisles has survived, Drina says with a sad smile. Look around. Ahead on your right lies a tavern that looks exactly like the kind of tavern where the meals are hearty and the ale cooled just right. And the towels are oh so fluffy. Your stomach growls at the thought. Cat stares, mouth agape, first at the tavern and then at you pleadingly. We're stopping by there whether you want or not. Looking around, you notice Roland has fallen behind the group and now stands seemingly transfixed a few steps behind you. Roland, is this a trap? What's going on? He blinks a few times with watery eyes and an expression that is hard to place. Families. Children. Feeling homesick? He looks down for a moment. You could have sworn he looks ashamed. Let's just get some bloody ale. His voice breaks in a way that is uncharacteristic for the laconic brute. As Roland slinks off, Eben walks up to you. Cruel deeds scar those who perform them as much as their victims, and Roland is a man with many scars. You continue on your way, and for a moment, an irrational fear passes over you. Will you be able to return to the cold, brutal world at large if you spend too much time in this quite little piece of bliss? Well, first thing is we gotta loot everything that's not nailed down. All this is alchemy bits. Honey! Sweet ale! It won't help us solve our perpetual herring problems, but any port in a storm, our heroing. I don't know. Ale could be useful. You never know if the bad guy is like, I would give up my evil plans if I could just have some ale that was cooled just right. And we would still have the ale that we got from here probably months ago, and it would still be cooled just right. I think this farmer would be okay with us just completely cleaning out their fields. Personally, I don't think they would care at all. Hello, greetings, my lady. Woof. Hang on, we must pet doggo. Dog, come here. We pet the dog. Okay. Picked up some items. It's not going to tell us what, just some items. We've already got enough rope. Gully fern. Stranger still is. A young woman dressed in the manner of a wandering minstrel stands alone, looking out across the small lake. She hums softly to herself, stopping and starting over as if trying to think of words for a song. Creek. Boxes. Got a tonic of vitality, a cure disease, which I guess I should probably give to Drina, and a cure poison. Where is that thing? Whoop. I spotted something. Oh, bunch of alchemy things. Greek. The Baron is a good man. Baron's gonna be evil. Sorrow Eater. A Sorrow Eater. A Sorrow Eater. Sigh! A young maiden stands looking at a pile of white canvas cloth. She sighs deeply and appears to be lost in thought. Is something wrong? Do you need a monster slaying? What? Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry if I seem rude, but I'd rather just be left alone. She offers a weak but apologetic smile. What about you? Whoop, sorry about the light. Nothing? 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 Alright, that guy has nothing to say. Normally, whenever you walk by someone and they very dramatically sigh, it's because they have a side quest. A side quest. Dum-de-dum. A woman bustles around the kitchen, stirring pots, adding spices, and tending fires. Greetings, my lady. I beg your pardon, but I'm not really in any position to talk right now. Why so busy? Well, the carnivale is nigh, right? That means plenty of extra work for me, but the thing is, there's still the inn to take care of. Who's gonna cook for the guest? Singular guest, you know. Carnivale? The carnivale is the time to feast and drink and dance. It's the Baron and Baroness's way of showing their love for us common folk. Baron and Baroness? Aye, their line has ruled over Fergal for a long time. They live in the villa northwest of the village, just across the stream. I'm sure the Baroness would appreciate if you called upon her. She's eccentric, but she means well. Loves the children of the village. Ah, so it's the Baroness who will be the evil one. I see. I had other things I wanted to ask you. Teach me recipes. Want to learn to cook, huh? Can't blame you. Nothing soothes the soul like a home-cooked meal. Have a look at my recipe book. I'll teach you for a few coins. Meat skewers with mashed potatoes. Cheese sandwich, apple pie, baked mushroom, apple pie. Do we know that one already? Hang on. Where do I find my my known cooking recipes? Crud. Hang on, we save. Teach me recipes. Apple pie. Inventory. There we go. 1 apple, 1 butter, 1 flour, 1 sugar. How about we just whatever, take them all. And then learn it. We got baked mushrooms, butter, garlic, weird loaf. Baked mushrooms, butter, oh wait, no, that's the same one. Baked potato, just potatoes. That's it. A cheese sandwich. Fish stew, mashed potatoes, meat skewers, potion of fortify will, regurgitation, and frenzy. We probably knew a bunch of those, but now we know all of them. And you may have these back. Box. $39 and 5 thiefy tools. Squids! 5 snails, 7 onions, and 5 nuts. Hi there. Oh, I guess I could have just looked at this to see what recipes we knew. I'm making a pie. Wait, do we have the things? Oh, yeah, it's all on the ship. Let's talk. What's going on in Fergal? Besides the carnivale? Nothing. And that's just the way we prefer. Really? Nothing? Idra was nearly overrun by reavers and Horan was all but sacked. Well, I ain't seen no reavers here, and if I do, I'll be sure to show them the back of my hand. I like this person. A jovial, red-faced man greets you enthusiastically. Hello, hello, welcome to Fergal. Bernard's my name. I've not seen your face around here. Come for the carnivale, or perhaps the cider. Tell me about the cider. Aye, Ari, the brewer, makes the best cider this side of the sea gates. His brewery's up behind the general store, though he might be a bit on the busy side with the carnivale and all. Well, tell me about this carnivale. He rubs his hands together in glee. Oh, yes, it's an old tradition that goes back as far as anyone can remember, where the Baron and Fergal invites us all us common folk up to the manor to feast. Tell you what, if you go up there and ask around a bit, I'm sure you could come too. If you offer to lend a hand, that is. Manor lies northwest of the village, just across the river. And okay. What you got on the menu? Coming right up. Nothing I'm interested in. You could also ask him about that Tower of Ash. Let's talk. Have you heard of something called the Tower of Ash? I have indeed. It lies north of here, on the other side of the bay. Strange old hermit lives there, they say. He keeps away from us, so we keep away from him. More questions. How are things in Fergal? It's been quiet as ever, and that's the way we like it here. Well, unless you count the carnival preparations, of course. So no unrest? Well, we did have Mary's goat run off and knock over that pail of milk. The madness comes. That's mostly funny, mind you. Alright, we out. Wish to hire this mercenary for $1,500? Nope. You know, it's nice being able to hire mercenaries and just have characters of whatever class you want. But really, it seems like it's better to have the predefined characters because, you know, they actually participate in the story and they talk and things. A potion of agility recipe. I think we know that one already, but now we definitely do. Don't mind me, just robbing ya. Oh, wait, that was force. Pick it. There we go. A fine two-hander and $7. Are you going to the carnivale? Hello. Bop, bop. Fergal is such a peaceful place. The town of Mordavia is a quiet place, filled with many friendly, joyful, stinky people. Woof, woof. Pet the doggies. Come here. Pet the dog. You too. You pet the dog. There. Hello there. Fine scale mail. We'll be selling that. Two books of lightning strike. We will never use those because I cannot get that spell, and Imbla already has it. And we got a smothering blanket after all. Hello there. Are you looking for something? Are you Elia? Do you have a sister in Horan? Why, yes, that's me. My sister, you say? You must mean Julia. I'm expecting her to visit any day now. She apologizes for being late, but at least she's still alive. Horan's kind of a bad place at the moment. Elia looks more surprised than horrified. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Julia's not late at all. In fact, she's still not due until a day or two. And what's this you're saying about Horan? We've had no news of any calamities. Oh, I can assure you, I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm not sure what to say about this. I suppose it's good my sister is safe, and we are indeed talking about the same person. Very well. Thank you in any case. I was promised payment! No, we're not going to do that. It's fine. As the woman goes about her chores, you meet Imbla's eyes. The woman was late for her arrival 2 days before she even was supposed to set out. Misunderstanding, perhaps? Though I fear this is not just another expression of the madness that grips these isles. Let's just be on our way. $8, and Fine Club, or Master Club. Only the finest cuts. Tasty Fuds, in case we need it. We don't. Get your greens here. Veggie tables. A smiling young lad with a shock of yellow hair calls out to you. Greetings, traveler. Can I interest you in some fine Fergal cider? I promise you'll not get it fresher. You'll not get it fresher of better anywhere in the Outer Isles. That might supposed to be ore. Sounds like a local specialty. Indeed, it doesn't get any more local than this. My Dom makes it right here in the family brewery. He motions to the buildings behind him. Now, what'll it be? Can I interest you in a few bottles? You bet. Let's try it. Where is it? Fergal cider. Sparkling and sweet, this cider comes from the slow-growing orchids of Fergal. Many claim it's the best in all the Northern Empire, whilst a handful of bad apples will complain it's too sweet. Removes bleeding, cures 3 to 8 hit points, 18 gold. 14 gold. Yeah, sure, we'll buy one. Hey, you interested in this spell book? Oh, you don't even have the cash for that. You're poor. Yeah.
Hello there.
Fine breastplate of healing, gloves of defense, +1 to dodge. A little bit short on money, but oh, hat of defense? Nah. These notes: baked potato, potion of bless, and recipe for rations. Yeah, we can get rations when we rest. So we'll get these gloves of defense for Roland. Oh wait, he has gloves already. Gloves of defense for who else is going to be on the front lines? Even, there you go. See, Roland has already got gloves that are giving him movement bonus, and that's better, so that he can be Roland around at the speed of sound. $155. Chimkins! Apple. Pick up that guy's lantern. A pot-bellied man hums to himself as he pours a clear, golden liquid from glass to glass, swirling it around and then tasting it. Thoughtfully sloshes it in his mouth a few times and then spits it into a bucket. Tastes funny?
Oh my, no, this cider's the best batch yet.
He looks at you with a roguish smile.
Only problem is my wife gets a bit on the sour side if I come home red-cheeked after tasting the wares all day.
I see. Well, I just bought some of that, so it must be good. The man chuckles and offers his hand.
I'm Ari. I run the local brewery. I'd wager you'd find no finer cider in all the Northern Empire, and certainly not in the Outer Isles.
Here, have a try. Oh, he just gives us one. You bet. +1 vitality. The beverage is cool, sweet, and sparkly. Truly some of the best cider you've ever had.
Good, yes?
Ari nods in eager anticipation as you drink. Oh, let me! Cat greedily grabs the cup from you, drinks deeply, and then belches in a way that is decidedly unladylike. Magi's balls! Is there any more? Her eyes are wide with excitement. Yeah, it's good. Can I ask you something? What's the secret to making your cider so good? I remember one of them Imperial surveyors called it microclimate. At least that's what I think he said. It means that the area around Fergal is real mild and soft on the fruit trees compared to the rest of the Outer Isles. Go on. And then, since we're so far north, everything takes a long time to grow and ripen. And that's what causes the fruits to be so sweet. It gives you an impish smile. There's that, and then there's the family secrets, of course. My family's been doing this for a long, long time. More questions. Can I buy some cider?
Of course, my lad sells it by the bottle in front of the general store. Oh, and Bernard might even have a few bottles left over at the inn.
wait, there's oh, apples. Apples. Apple. Oh, pear. What's a pear doing in there? Maybe it pairs well with apples. Speaking of, I'm just gonna grab all of your fruits. We need apples to make apple pies for you to throw at me. Some onions. It's a really good thing that nobody cares about you raiding their stuff. Just taking all their onions, their potatoes. We got some leeks here. And there's something over there. What is this? Carrots. It's a pretty good harvest this year. Whatever this Fergal cider is, we'll take barrels of it, not bottles. Something tells me we'll need it when the ale houses run dry. Just load it up on the boat. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere except down the hatch. Firewing insect. What do they expect to do with all these leeks? Well, obviously they were growing it specifically for us. That's why once it was all grown up, ready to be harvested, they just let it sit there so that we could come along and help ourselves whenever we were ready. Ouch. I prefer to leave the hive alone. Okay. Ouch! Before you stands one of the ugliest men you've ever seen. Already cursed at birth, the man's appearance is not improved by the numerous bee stings that mar his face. His face contorts into something passing for a smile, and he croaks,
"Greetings, milady. How can I serve?"
"Who are you?"
"I'm Pert, milady, the beekeeper here in Fergal. I tend to the Baron's bees."
He gestures towards the nearby hives. You can't help but notice that, like his face, his hands are also swollen with bee stings. Tough job?
"Oh, no, not the slightest, milady. Fergal bees don't sting, you see. They're as docile as cows. And that's good, because the Baroness wouldn't want it any other way."
"They don't look docile," point to the bee stings. The man half averts his face in shame as you point out his stings.
"That's the Baroness says. Fergal bees don't sting. And if they do, it's on my own bloody fault. That's all there is to be said about it."
I see. Well, good luck. At least the apples don't sting. Greetings. Well, now. The Baron and Baroness welcomes you. An elderly noblewoman and a robed, portly man stand in front of the villa's gate, discussing enthusiastically. "Approach! And we shall flank the road with torches for the procession, and as they enter the grounds, my handmaidens shall place wreaths upon their heads, and they shall have their libations as soon as they enter. Not a throat shall be dry for the carnivale." The man vigorously nods and takes notes. "Yes, my lady, splendid idea." Well, well, Henry, what have we here? More revelers come to partake in our great carnivale? Greetings, my adorable vagabonds. I bid thee welcome to the estates of the Baron of Fergal. I am his wife, the Baroness Griselda, and this sweet cake of a man is our
Major Domo!
Henry Flagstone.
Major Domo just sounds like a cool title.
Henry offers several enthusiastic bows.
He doesn't seem like a Major Domo. Carnivale?
Do you mean to say you're not here for the carnivale? Oh, what delicious irony. The Baroness offers a snorting laugh that seems oddly out of place for a lady of her station.
Go on.
You see, my dear husband and I have taken it upon ourselves to arrange a magnificent feast. A carnivale where one might eat and drink and say farewell to the sufferings of the flesh.
You phrased that suspiciously.
There's even an added surprise this year that is sure to elevate the spirits and enlighten the minds of all who are fortunate enough to attend.
How delightful! Tell me more.
Well, as it turns out, organizing the carnival is quite time-consuming. In fact, I'm a bit overwhelmed with the amount of preparation remaining. As the Baroness dramatically wafts herself with her fan, you can't help but notice that her major domo rolls his eyes.
Extra barrels of cider.
Yep, just take all of the barrels and load them onto our boat. We're going to have our own carnival. It's going to involve a lot of drinking. And not much else. But perhaps the fates have provided us after all, Henry. What'd you have in mind? Oh, isn't it obvious? You seem like a most resolute ragamuffin, and I'm sure that if you were here to lend a hand, the carnival would be underway in no time. And you would, of course, join us in the festivities. The food and drink will be marvelous. Isn't that just a marvelous idea, Henry? She excitedly claps her hands, and Henry agrees so strongly that his jowls flap. Imbla offers a tired smile in return. With much work to do, and Gradla beckons me, but perhaps a small bit of respite would do us good before we press on. Just so long as we don't tarry for too long.
Roland?
Roland sighs.
So much death and dying. I am tired. If we were to venture into the jaws of madness, I'd like to be able to get shit drunk at least once before we go.
Good point. Imbla, what do you think? Well, we've got a lot of work to do, and Gradla beckons, but perhaps we'll just have a little don't tarry too long? Oh, okay. Yeah, Roland?
Oh, I want to get drunk.
Barn stuff, Seru. And we just learned how to make apple pies. Fine, we'll help. Cat lets out a small squeal of joy. I knew you couldn't turn down a chance for some fun. Dead knows we could all do with something to take our mind off the bleakness. Pie to the face. The best ones are the ones that hit dead on. Even Roland, it seems, can't help but smile at the prospect of a night of some light debauchery. Very well, the Baroness exclaims contentedly. With you to aid us, we shall be done in no time. Now pay attention. Your task is simple. Our carnival is dependent on the work of some of our beloved villagers. They may have clever hands, but they are a bit on the lazy side, she chuckles. And you want me to offer them my aid? Indeed! Talk to Ari the brewer, Camilla the weaver, and Clara the cook. Offer them your help so that we might expedite their tasks. Give them my warmest greetings and remind them that the carnival is nigh.
Danger! No pie!
I'll do my best. Oh, and try not to mention anything about the surprise. I positively can't wait to see their faces. Now, my lovely, be on your way, and we shall await your return.
I'll be back.
Wait. Okay, nothing there. Alright, so we needed to talk to the weaver, the cook, and the brewer. So first, let's hit up the brewer. Wait, second floor. way?
Well, come back. Baroness said, ask if you needed help. Did she now? Well, she's ordered the beverages for the carnivale for me.
She's ordered the beverages for the carnivale for me. From me? He leans in and lowers his voice. By the barrel load. Let me tell you, it'll be a night to remember. Good for business as well. She's paid me out the nose. So what's the holdup? Don't really have a good excuse. Barrels are lined up and almost ready to go, but there's just been so much to do at the farm, I sort of forgot. A hint of despair flashes across his jovial face. You wonder what's the use, like it's all dust and black wind in the end. Huh? Oh yeah, I suppose there is something you can help with. The cloud of despair seems to lift, and at once the man's lighthearted demeanor returns. Tell you what, moles have been tearing up my orchard real bad. They gnaw on the roots and wreak havoc on the trees. They've stood for hundreds of years now, and you know losing even a single one is a disaster. Want me to go mole hunting? You offered to help, didn't you? If you could deal with the mole problem, I could devote my full attention to getting the cider delivered at the Baron's villa. My orchard is just to the north of here. I've counted at least 3 burrows, but they can be hard to spot, so make sure you search properly. When you find them, dig those little bastards out and return to me once you're done. All right. Ari hands you a shovel, which we already have, and slaps you on the back. You can't help but feel a bit of spring has returned to his step. I spotted something. I spotted something. I spotted something. You come across a freshly dug hole in the ground. Dig it. You dig the shovel into the soft soil and easily collapse the burrow. After a few strokes, however, the shovel head comes up coated in dark blood. You root through the soil and, to your disgust, find numerous small hairless blobs of flesh that have been hacked to death by the shovel's action. You can't properly identify the strange things, nor do you want to. You quickly cover up the gruesome scene with dirt before moving along. That's probably going to be okay for the trees. They'll like it. You come across a freshly dug hole in the ground. Dig it out. More carefully this time, you set to work collapsing the second tunnel. The work progresses nicely until suddenly the earth shifts slightly as if something is moving underneath. Whatever it is, it grabs onto the shovel blade and tugs violently at it. You yank back with all your might and manage to free the shovel from whatever lurks under the dirt. Swinging wildly, you pummel the ground and walk away, hoping you've seen the last of whatever lurks underneath this orchid. You come across a freshly dug hole. Rule of 3s, this one will be fine. Thanks to our constant harrowing, we'll definitely need that cider. Arriving at the third hole, you feel an unease grow in your stomach. Carefully, you bend down and try to peer into the small, dark burrow. To your horror, something glances back. A pair of eyes that appear far too intelligent than an animal has any right to be. Then, in an instant, they are gone, retreated underground. Perhaps your mind is playing tricks on you. You decide to not wait and find out, and with a slight hint of panic, you utterly demolish the hole. Your task is done, and you should return to Ari. I found an egg. Hang on. Cluck, bark, bark. We can get eggs from chickens. They just give them to us. They're giving them away. I have cleared out about your task. I've cleared out the moles. Ha! By strange moons, you did it. I can't tell you how good it is to see my trees all nice and secure. Not much to give you, but I think I can spare some coins and a few bottles of cider that fell off the wagon. Ari winks at you and throws a small sack of coins. Barrels of cider are loaded up on carts, and you watch as the brewer and his helpers set off towards the Barnow's villa. No doubt the drink will flow soon enough. Alright, cook, what do you need? Clara rushes back and forth, red-faced and sweating, but with movements that seem so choreographed and intentional that she appears more like a dancer than a cook. You are truly watching a master at work here. The Baroness asked me if you need any help.
Oh, is that so? Well, come to think of it, there actually is something you can help me with. Name it. Is that so? Well, come to think of it, there actually is something you can help me with. Name it? See, the Baroness has asked me to prepare something special for the children of the feast. My famed honey cakes. Only problem is, I'm still waiting on the honey. Perhaps you could be a dear, run over the beehives and fetch it? Any honeydew? Oh my, no, not a honeydew melon. You can't make cakes out of that. It needs to be honey from our own hives. There's nothing quite like it. And where do we find these beehives? We already know. The beehives lie to the west of the village. Just cross the bridge and continue straight ahead, and you'll see them on the left-hand side eventually. I think even a single honeycomb should do it. See if you can't find Perk the beekeeper. He'll help. How am I going to avoid getting stung? Clara chuckles, a heart laugh, and slaps her knee. Oh, heart. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Fergal bees don't sting. Off you go. We wouldn't want the children to not get their honey cakes. I want some honey cakes now. Nope, can't cross here. Hello, m'lady. I need honey. Yes, m'lady. I can assure you, Fergal honey is the best in the land. Please go right ahead. The hives are over there. Let me know if you need any help. You do it. You're the beekeeper. Egg. Rule of threes. Leave it be. I probably should have. Yeah. Forget the screw the children. I want honey cakes. All right. Well, let's get some honey. This hive is dead and abandoned. Neither bees nor honeycombs can be found within. You approach the hive, and a slight buzzing rises from within. Even with your limited knowledge of bees, however, you get a strong impression that there's something wrong with the hive. Examine? Slowly lifting the top of the hive, you're able to look inside. There are still plenty of bees left, however, they seem slow and lethargic. Furthermore, there's no honey in sight. Let's examine the bees. Roland... Oh wait, no, not Roland. Eben. Looking around more closely, you find several dead bees. Some clearly belong to the hive in question. A handful of others, however, look foreign, larger, and with a vibrant yellow color. If you were to guess, you'd say these bees have been fighting bees from another hive. You approach the hive. Slight buzzing. Something's wrong. Examine the bees. Looking around, you find dead bees. Some of them belong to the hive, and the others are larger and yellow. Well, where do the large yellow ones come from? I thought they came from this one. The bees begin to aggressively buzz. What about this one? The hive is dead and abandoned. Neither bees nor honeycombs can be found within. This dude is bad at his job. Believe it or not, the answer might sting. Let's harvest some honey. You carefully lift the top of the hive and peer inside. Immediately, a swarm of angry bees fly out, and within seconds, you feel the burn of several stings. They do sting! I hate bees! Eben slaps his neck and brushes his face furiously. Now let's grab the honey. Ow! Gingerly, you attempt to reach in. Suddenly, something large shifts in the depths of the hive, and swarms of large soldier bees swarm out and attack. Each sting feels like a red-hot needle, and you can't help but panic. Where can you run and get away from the buzzing bees? The lake. You realize the best way of avoiding the little fiends is to dive into the nearby lake. Clever thinking. You need to tell me how I'm going to avoid getting stung. Ah, no reason to worry about that. Fergal bees don't sting. Now, please just leave me alone. Look, there's something wrong with your bees. They seem to be killing each other. If you tell me how to harvest the honey safely, let's see if I can't help save your hives as well. Man wrings his swollen hands while he thinks. So, if I give you the smoker, you might be able to help my bees? Well, I suppose I can give you the smoker if you promise not to tell anyone. Okay, promise. The man looks around nervously, hands you a small tin with a little handle and a spout. This is a bee smoker, see? You just mix kindling with some wet grass and light a fire. Not too hot, mind you. You only want a bit of smoke. Just open the hive carefully and let the smoke settle inside, and the bees will go all drowsy. But don't tell anyone I use the bee smoker. Virgil bees don't sting. Pert looks around again. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I have to go. Bye. Good luck. He sets off at a run, before you know it, he's gone. Smoke. The hive begins to aggressively buzz as you approach. The honey inside suddenly seems much less attractive. Well, the cook did say that fertile bees don't sting, yeah? Even sounds uncharacteristically hesitant.
Smooth.
Smooth. You carefully lift the top of the hive and peer inside. Immediately, a swarm of comes out and use the smoker. Smartly using the bee smoker, you fill the hive with calming fumes, and before you know it, the buzzing has subsided, and you feel confident enough to reach in for honeycombs. Reach in. Bursting out from the pile of smoke-stricken bees comes a single gargantuan individual, a large, swollen body clad in vibrant yellow chitin, iridescent wings, and a face that looks unlike any insect you've seen before. This must be a queen. The creature lets out a tiny, albeit terrifying screech and snaps at your fingers with its jaws. Don't want to squibsh the queen. Get the honey. Reaching deep into the hive, you pull out a gorgeous honeycomb dripping with rich, golden yellow honey. As the smoke effect on the bees begins to wear off, you find it best to make off with your prize. I got stung! They were not on their best behavior. I have the honey. Marvelous. Look at all these honeycombs. Have you ever seen honey this how? This golden. The children will love this. Oh, the Baron's gonna be pleased. Now, the cakes are for the children, but I'll tell you what. I baked one too many apple pies. We got a free pie. Clara winks at you and hands you a fresh apple pie. Now off you go. Alright, well, we didn't get a honey cake, but apple pie is a good second. It's pie noon. There. Whoa! I am going to get some pies. Ha ha ha! Nom, nom, no, no, nom, 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 nom. Wow. 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 Haha. Ah, I'm not blocking very well. Ah. No. This is not the correct way to eat a pie. Nom, 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 nom. Wow. Yeah. Ah, aha! Block that one. Ah, aha! Ah, nom, 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 nom. Wow. It's Pie Nuno 1. I get a donut to wash the pies down. Bah, bah. Snoot. Somehow we entered sneaky mode. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. But sure, we'll sneak around town. None can see us. Oh, right, we're looking for the weaver, which I believe said there was somebody down here that was working with some cloth. Donut. Indeed. Hello again. Camilla smiles timidly. Baroness asked me if you need help. Camilla's eyes tear up. I'm so ashamed. The Baroness was so kind to thank me for making the backdrops for their surprise. I thought I could do it. I have the canvases and everything. All she asked was that I paint her a wondrous vista. But I can't bring myself to make the first stroke.
Surprise?
Oh, I've said too much. The Baroness made me promise not to tell. Please, you need to ask her if you want to know more. Not that it matters in any case. I'm getting nowhere with this. She motions at the reams of canvas.
Why is that?
I'm lost. My head, my heart. There's a girl, Cass, and I have feelings for her. It was from a distance, but I felt like there was something there. Me being me, I didn't have the nerve to go talk to her, and instead I left a note for her explaining my feelings.
And then?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm such an oaf. I write like a pig. How could I ever think my stupid note could sway someone like Cass? Tears streamed down Camilla's face. She has such a way with words. A bard, she is. And me, I'm just stupid and plain.
What if I talked to Cass for you?
You would do that for me? I suppose it would let me know one way or another, but please, try to be subtle about it. Don't let her know I'm beside myself thinking about her. She draws a deep breath, and her mood appears to lift ever so slightly. Cass is a free spirit, and she loves the water. I look for her over along the small creek that runs west of here. Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who come to see this.
Where's the extra strength drink when you need it? Camilla needs a barrel on standby.
No, barrels are for us.
I shall return. The woman appears lost in thought as she mumbles the verse of some half-composed song to herself over and over. Are you Cass? The woman blinks in surprise.
Wait, you've heard of me then?
Wait, is this about the bar tab?
As I've already told Bernard, I'll pay him the moment I have the coin on hand. It's just that I've been a bit preoccupied.
Cass looks at her feet. Camilla asked us to talk to you. A pained expression falls across her face.
Oh no, please don't say she's angry with me.
She said you weren't interested in her.
Not interested? I'm crazy for her. Finding her note made me happier than words can describe.
Then why didn't you respond?
Because I couldn't find the words. Can you believe it? Me, a bard, at a loss for words. I've been trying to put my feelings into verse, a song. I'm nearly there, but over and over the words escape me. I don't understand it. It feels like I'm grasping at tendrils of mist.
Hit me with what you got so far.
The song Cass reads to you is sad and beautiful. It brings to mind images of far and wondrous shores. Stranger yet, it's the fact that, try as you might, you've never been able to recall the first 3 verses she recounted to you. Only the first line and the last verse remains. Song of my soul, my voice is dead.
Go on.
That's exactly it. I can't get past that, nor can I change it. It has to be that line. What comes next? It's like I'm deaf to my own inner voice. Cass repeats the line, now with a slight hint of panic in her voice. Song of my soul, my voice is dead.
Die thou unsung as tears unshed?
The words flow from your mouth and fit the song like a key fits a lock.
Rarn stuff, flaming ice dragon. I just composed a beautiful song.
You spoke more words as well, but like the rest of the song, they too are lost in the void of time.
What you do remember, however, is Cass scribbling the words down as tears of joy stream down her face.
That's it.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
I have it. A song for Camilla. She folds a piece of paper containing the words of the song neatly and writes it in beautiful cursive. To Camilla from Casilda. With trembling hands, she offers you the note. Would you do me one last favor? Take this note to Camilla. It will explain everything to her. And please, would you tell her to come find me at the carnivale? And tell her we'll dance together.
And then sloppy makeouts.
Cass squeezes your hand and offers a warm but slightly sad smile before walking off. You're left with a note for Camilla.
Can we read the note?
We cannot read it.
This item cannot be used like this.
A folded up piece of paper that has to Camilla from Casilda written on it.
Supposedly, it contains the words of a song intended for Camilla's eyes only. I guess that's why we couldn't read it. Mail call. Camilla goes pale. What? What did she say? She didn't fancy me, right? I just know it. She asked me to give you this. She accepts the note and slowly unfolds it. As she consumes the song, nom, 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 line by line, nom, nom, nom. Her eyes water and her hands tremble. By the end, she has to tear her eyes away from it. Such words. I've never read such words. Was there more? Did she say anything? She told me she wanted to dance with you at the carnivale. Camilla covers her mouth, smiling through tears of joy. She then blinks a few times as if remembering something. The backdrops for the Baroness! Oh, I see it so clearly now. Cass is sung. Oh, this will be amazing. Glad I could help. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get to work. I haven't even started yet, and I need to be ready by, right now. I'd rather you not see the results until the carnivale. It'll be more impressive that way. Camilla smiles a secretive smile, grabs a ream of canvas and a pot of paint before hastily walking off. Okay, that'll be everyone. Yawn. Now we can go to the party. Yeah. Roaring stuff wilds. Glad you could make it just now and not before now. Oh wait, this isn't even a... This is not even... Wait, where are we? Nick Kobold, thank you for the follow. I finally have a kobold. Yes! Every dragon must have kobolds. Yes, Amdurg. All your work is done now, and you've come to feast. My husband is ever so grateful for all that you have done for him, and I dare say this will be a night to remember. My dear, Carnivale is about to begin. Behold. Ah. Oh, that guy, the person in the middle must be the person with all the bee stings. At least I hope that's the case. Let's move that. Coming up the road is a procession of villagers clad in their finest and with beautiful wreaths of flowers on their heads. The simple folk of Fergal gasp in awe as they pass under the flowered arch of the manor's gate. Tastes like no other, sights like no other, flesh like no other. What wonders shall we show you tonight? The Baroness has moved much closer, and you feel her breath on your ear. Then, raising her voice again, she exclaims in an official tone, I declare that the carnival has begun. Eat, drink, and revel. I shall retire momentarily to make my final preparations, as a lady must. And somehow it still looks better than the aftermath of a major pop concert. You know, they're smiling, they're having a good time. Bees have stung the poor guy in the middle. The Baroness and her handmaidens retire to the manor. You are left head spinning as scents of fine food and sounds of merriment begin to fill the air. The pain and toil of the last weeks begin to fade. All that is left is Carnivale. Begin. Wait. The table overflows with treats from Clara's kitchen. Your mouth waters as you stand, momentarily paralyzed by the abundance of choice. The urge to partake is almost primal. Then you see it, a sublime piece of stuffed pastry, lying there alone, a vibrant platonic ideal almost beckoning you. Gingerly, you pick it up. It's featherlight. Wolf it down! Biting into the pastry, its perfect crust yields up the soft crumb flesh with a satisfying crunch. The jam-filled interior bursts in your mouth. Apples, sugar, cinnamon, a touch of lemon, ecstasy. This is the best stuffed pastry you've ever had. I need one. Oh, the pastry was so delicious it made me sneeze. Don't know how that works. The music filling the air is raw and primal. Its beat is the pulse of something vast waiting to be born. The piper at the gates of dawn. It drives you, carries you. A howl builds inside. You give into it. Dance like no one's watching. Wcha, wcha, the Batwatusi. You sway and leap and whirl to the mesmerizing beat. For a moment, you are one with something, with everything or nothing. There really isn't a difference. Stars wheel overhead, and by the time the trance ends, it takes a moment for you to remember where or even when you are. Nope. Carnivale! I want more cake! Carnivale! I want more cake! You know what? I want more cake. No. The song and laughter echoing through the courtyard is a testament to the quality of Ari's cider. You eagerly grab a mug and drink it alone. I don't want to drink alone. The rich flavor of the cider leaves you red-cheeked and lightheaded. You cannot help but laugh. Loud and uninhibited. You laugh because there's no evil in the world. Or perhaps there is so much of it, and yet here you stand. Resplendently attired with her handmaidens in tow, the Baroness emerges from the manor. The music dies down. Beloved guests, the second act is upon us. My beloved husband asks that you take your places in front of the stage. The time has come for the evening surprise. And for all our rosy-cheeked little crumplings, there's a special surprise. My lovely ladies and I have prepared a scavenger hunt. There will be whimsy and prizes and sweets. The children clap their pudgy hands as they squeal with joy. Is there one among you with the courage to brave the manor and find the treasure within? Come one, come all. Maestro, we need a bit extra. Cut me some Tom Hall. The children stream past the Baroness into the manor while the adults begin to file towards the rows of benches placed in front of the stage. It's time for you to take your place. Go. Wait. What if I could have drank with somebody else if I, found one of my party members and talked with them first? Well, now I'm curious. What was our last save? I think we saved before we did the thing. Well, that's not going to help. Let's see. Here we go. 1049. Yep. Well, you know what? I guess we just drank alone. What if we check the gate? Safe. Locked. We're trapped! The simple folk of Fergal find their place in silence. A sense of reverence appears to have fallen over them. Those are some nice backdrops. Good job. I'm gonna sit with Embla. Childhood friend gets priority. Embla sits in deep thought. It would appear all the night's reveries were not enough to lighten the burden she carries. As you sit down, she looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Kess, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought, but let's not speak of such things for now. Come, let us watch the play. Look around. For the first time, you notice the backdrops. Camilla's hauntingly vibrant scene looks at once familiar, yet subtly alien. For a moment, the cloud waves seem to break upon the shores as the twin suns set. Embla gasps next to you, no doubt in awe of the artist's vivid nature. Watch the play. Childhood friend will always lose to the random transfer student. That would make me really sad, but then again, I didn't have any childhood friends that stuck with me for after school. A man dressed in the colorful garb of a traveling theater performer walks out onto the stage, and the crowd falls utterly silent. Greetings! He rolls his R's. His voice is high-pitched and overly dramatic. Greetings! Yet oddly captivating.
On foreign shores we set our play, where setting suns cast shadows long, o'er streets no longer touched by day, and halls forgotten but in song. Strange is the night where the black stars rise, with flapping of the tattered wings, and strange moons circled through the skies, chased by black and faceless things. An edifice where kings once sat, where maidens pale did once cavort, where charnel house that time begat, a stranger has arrived at court. The strange little man bows deeply and walks off stage. For a long moment all is quiet, yet the crowd sits frozen with anticipation. Then a sharp gasp from one of the onlookers. You crane your neck trying to get a better view, but there's nothing there. Or you see it. A robed and gloved hand dramatically extends onto the stage from between two of the backdrop panels. Slowly he emerges, a tall figure, gliding more than walking with elegant, almost dance-like motions. "The Baron! It must be," whispers one of the audience. "Look," whispers another, "he wears a mask." The figure glides onto the center of the stage, like some strange pantomime. He begins to wordlessly orate with dramatic, exaggerated gestures. Or was it wordless? Weren't there words hidden in the silence? Terrible words? Hints of secrets no mortal mind was meant to hold? The unspoken words seep into your mind like a poison. You wince. "Please," someone pleads, "the time has come for you to unmask." The words sound strange, like an echo older than time, doomed to repeat for all eternity. Slowly the Baron turns his masked face towards the speaker. The words that follow are the only words you could later recall. "I wear no mask." Inhuman howls of terror mix with the gibbering laughter of the insane. Teeth shatter in clenched jaws, and eyes are torn from sockets. Hair pulled out in great clumps, and loved ones claw each other to death. He exists, now only as an after-image of an eclipse, and then he is gone. Nowhere and everywhere. Like a tide of gnawing, eyeless things, madness overwhelms you. You sink to your knees, clawing at your skull in a vain attempt to dislodge the terrible words that have taken place there. Then, like a ray of light, something cuts through the morass. A hand on your shoulder. You turn and see Embla. You get up. The only way out is through. "Draw steel!" Okay, whoever gave us the meat made from those strange-looking bees, we need to talk. Yeah, maybe we don't want to have barrels of that stuff after all. Jester, agile beast. Are they all jesters, agile beasts? Okay. Okay, the jesters get to go first. They are agile beasts. 4 movements. Kind of a bad position for everyone to be in. Actually, let's put you here. You can go here. Let's bring Cat down this way. You know what? Cat goes first. So you come up here. Just move out of the way. There we go. There we go. Okay. That should be good for everyone, except I, and Bert. I will stand here. Begin. You know what? I don't actually want Cat to move. Hide. Okay, Embla. Just defend. Mark that guy. And fire! Fire! Fire? Shoot? Defend, I guess. Waste that turn. No, if I move, then I'll be out of range. So I need to just chill for a moment. Big swing! Whoop. Very big swing. Scoot back one step. Actually, I was gonna do a big buff and get everybody buffed up with the auras of the heroisms and the things. I don't think we need it. I think we just commence with murder. Babs! Ah, you missed! Do a lightning strike. We don't really need magic in this. We got this handled. We don't even need arrows. Let's go. Are you the one that was marked? No. Alright, don't glitch. Oh, I should have moved into position first. Fine, arrows. Second arrows. Big swing. Second big swing. The cider is fine, but the mead is questionable. Okay. Well, as long as the cider is okay. A little sad about the mead, though. I've never had mead before, and I kind of want it. Because it sounds really good. Mark. Very dead. Swap. Can you make it that far, or is that too far? That might be too far. That's 5 spaces. Yeah. Just go here. Give him a bab stab, but it's not really a bab stab. Ouch. Ouch. That hurt a lot. How much damage do you do? 6 to 7? I think that did a lot more than that. This guy is extremely dead. Oh, I didn't even notice this person over here. Cat, nab stab. Embla levels up. I don't quite remember what I was... Oh, right, air. So just pop, pop. Do we want earth? Would give you acid immunity, and that might be useful in some situations. Other than that, you get that one distort mass spell. Super expensive. Does decent damage. Kind of want to just go for the maxing out attunements. Or, hang on, we'll save. Thunderclap. Just buy Thunderclap. And Mark of Invisibility. Lasts until end of combat. Can be removed by magic. Invisible. Will not be spotted until they attack or use a spell. Okay, yeah. When it said it lasts until end of combat, I was about to get real excited, like it was improved invisibility. But no, it is not. Targets any opponent or ally anywhere on the battlefield. Removes all magical conditions. Yeah, we'll take Dispel. Take Dispel or Dat Spell. Alright, what level are we? 15 was, Getting down here to this would be... See, that's 2 levels right there. It's 4 levels. But with 1 point left over. 6 levels. Be about 7 levels to max this out, so that's probably not going to happen. Could just do this. More attunement. Also, I want to get that cascade, but we'll get that next level. Just take that attunement. Mwah. Well, time to check on the kids. I bet they're doing well. And give a little bit of a meehaw over here. Mwah. Yay! The scene before you is one of utter insanity. The Baroness presides over it with a look of exhausted contentment on her face. I'm so glad to see you here. The great work is nearly done, and I couldn't have done it without you. It's only fitting that you should be here at the finale. She produces a long dagger from her sleeve. Nope, you knock that off right now. Beyond hope and reason, you see that the children are still alive, albeit paralyzed in some kind of trance. Well, that escalated quickly. I think it escalated quickly when the spooky guy said, I wear no mask, and everybody ripped their eyes out and killed each other. The Baroness begins laughing, but the sound morphs into a wailing cry of sorrow and anger. No, they are mine now! Why shouldn't I have one as well? Every fucking cow with a cunt in the village can squeeze one out, so why can't I? She screams and lunges for the nearest child. Nope. Let's see, handmaids. Oh, they're trying to be sneaky. Look at them in stealth. Well, they're getting stunned. The handmaids go first. What's their movement? 3. Okay, we'll just stay 3 spaces back, so that's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. No closer than that. Embla, you just kind of... You stay back there. Yeah, that's just 1, 2. So yeah, they won't be able to get any closer than that. And then Roland goes first. Then Embla. And there's going to be a whole mess of... there's going to be some stuns happening. How strong are you? 67? Oh, she's a mage. So, I'm not going to let her do any spell casting, if that's okay. Major Domo. Attack! Regroup! He is slow as heck, though. Ah! You weren't supposed to be able to get that far. Ow! Roland is hurting. That was a lot. Second wind. Big swing. Second big swing. Dan Snacks with the raid. Rar and Stuff Raiders. Rar and Stuff D Squad. Playing some Magic the Gathering. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen you play that. Though I guess it would be your style of thing. Classic card game strategery. So, Dan, what are your colors? One of the nicest, coolest, smartest dragons you've ever known. Aw, thanks, Alaith. I am going to... I want to cast Stone Skin. Blue-green most of the time. Depends on set. Also like blue-red, blue-black. So you're definitely blue. dislike counter spells. Oh, that's interesting, because that's mainly what I know blue would be. I haven't played Magic in a very, very long time. Basically, since high school, so pre-2000. But I was definitely, I was red. I like the nukes and the fires and the lightnings. I'm sure that'll come as a surprise to nobody. And blue was always my most hated color because I would be like, I power up for a big fireball. They go, power sink it for 1. Damn you. Anyway, I was about to do a thing, and I'm deciding whether I need to thunderclap Cascade 18. Can she? How does Cascade work again? She makes a roll against the Cascade difficulty, tests their aptitude against the Cascade difficulty, and if they succeed, they get to cast another thing. So she has an aptitude of 9, so she would have, in order to do a Cascade of 18, she would have to roll a 9 on a d20. That could be a bit tricky. I think it might be best if we just instead, yeah, you know, we'll just do this. We'll do the thunderclap and don't count on anything else that turn. Ow, why? You have a burning desire to get the red packs? I will say that I had a mountain of them. That made you do it? I didn't even make the joke yet. Oh, he's flat-footed. I'm gonna give him a stab. Pop, pop, pop. Boom! 73. Also, let's see. I think everybody is in range. So we will cast, not Condemnation, Heroic Aura. Oh, we're not all in range. One more step over. Mahi? No, where is it? Heroic Aura. Mark target. The mage. And then fire arrows. Twing. Twing. And then I get to go. It'll take me my entire move to get that far. Or I can get up here and just assist in burninating this guy. Although, the handmaid, she's probably gonna, yeah, she's gonna die next time Roland comes up. I am going to... Wait, no. I'm going to make my movements, and then I shall cast... Where is it? Blink! %, stealth. 100%? Okay, good. Now, does this count as a disengage? Because I am invisible. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright, I am in a good position right here. Perhaps not such a great position. Stone Skin! Oh, perfect. Mark of Blurring. Haha, not in stealth anymore. No bab stabs for you. Oh, look! He gets another swing. Wah! Oh, look! He gets another swing. But unfortunately can't really do anything with it. There you go. What? Embla, you don't really need to do anything. We got this handled now. Spell burn. Wah. I too shall spell burn when my turn comes up.
Crit to bab stab. 96. Oh, red arc. She gets another turn. Mwah. Can't do anything with it, but yay. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna go ahead and moderate lay hands on Roland, because he got hurted bad. Oh, that did very little. Team dead. $51, and we got 1 arrow back. Well, all the children are just gonna stay right here, I guess. Sitting in silent majesty upon the throne is the desiccated corpse of what must have been the Baron of Fergal. Tattered yellow robes hang loosely from the body, and around the head a thick, thin crown of ivy has grown. A king out of time. Though similar, this figure cannot be the one that performed that horrid play, and even as you stand here, the memory of it has begun to fade. Like a dream upon waking, you are left wondering if it even happened at all. No matter. There's nothing more here for you now, only bones and dust. You turn to leave. For a moment, you imagine that you hear the flapping of tattered robes. Then it passes. Must have been the wind. Oh, the kids are okay. I'm afraid. I want my mommy. I'm afraid. I don't want to be here. I want my mommy. I want to go home. They're probably all dead. All of them. Dead. As you leave the grounds of the accursed manor, your head spins and nausea overcomes you. The things you have seen linger in your mind like the afterimages of some alien sun burned into your eyes. Try as you might, you will neither be able to exorcise the memories nor ever make sense of them. Embla puts her hand on your shoulder. Are you alright? Somewhere, Cat alternates between crying and retching. I don't think I'll be alright ever again. I suspect none of us will. The dragon spreads its poison unto all things it touches. There's nowhere safe. Not even this tiny little village. Always blaming dragons for everything. Extra strength cider. Maximum power cider, please. Just hook it into my veins. Now, more than ever, I am certain that the only way forward is to the very heart of darkness. To Gradla and the Black Priory. Embla helps you up. Indeed, it would seem there is no going back. So, you saved us! The nightmares are back! I feel sick and I don't really sleep anymore. It's been all of no minutes since it happened and I haven't slept. Injects a good, untainted mead into the veins of Kess. Yay, dead. Level 16, though. No one can make it through this world alone, and lately you find yourself thinking of those who have helped you on your journey. Perhaps one day, when this is all over, you can find a way to repay them. Alright, all of our mag kicks are completely maxed. I'm thinking... Blade accuracy, blade finesse. Yeah, let's put some points into... Oh wait, I was gonna do this, wasn't I? You know what? I think we... Oh man. Finesse means higher crits. Accuracy means hitting. Attunement would be magic. I don't think I'm going to go any further down this line. Heck, I kind of regret putting that point right there. I'm going to not do thrust and parry, though, because that just doesn't seem useful. It would be helpful to know just, like, how much it's adding to my defense.
Yeah, what is defend bonus? Bonus is added. Yeah, what is the defend bonus? How is it calculated? I do want to increase my spell aptitude so that I can spell better. We'll go melee. Need a little bit of melee in our fighter mage. Roland, level 16. Strongest of boys. What to do with him? Doesn't need that. Doesn't need medium or light armor. That'd be dumb. Thrust and parry and donut. How about... I don't care about charger.
I spill my drink.
Nope, it's not cider, but it'll have to do. Ah. Axe. What was over here? Melee accuracy, precise strike. Oh, just increase that. There. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't have anything else to say. What happened? What happened? Yeah, nobody else has anything to say. It just goes straight to shop. My head hurts. Don't want to hire a mercenary. What about what's her name? Elia. Is she's got anything? Just a Minecraft villager. Oh, I somehow missed this. Masterwork Noble Boots of Awareness. One soak. Those are sneaky boots. Do I have boots? I do not. You know what? I'm gonna take them. You got 10 soak. That's 11. You got 8, 11, 7, 3. My head hurts. Nightmares are back. Bork! Pet the dog. Well, that was a fun adventure. No, we're not going back in there. The lizard's jaws snap greedily as reptilian eyes fix on you. What the heck is going on with that tongue? And the mouth. Oh, these look different. Giant lizards. And they're all doing the wiggle. Alright, cat. Hang on. You here. Go there. I will stand here. There. Embla in the back. You're going first. You and then you. How far you move? 5. Alright, well, not getting out of this. Do your best. Ouch. At least they're not hitting for much. Mark. Ah, you missed. You missed twice. That's what I get for not giving you any points in blade skills. Oh wait, this is Embla. She should probably spellburn first. Howie. And then... Oh, I know it. I know what. I know what. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Poison Globe. I can get these guys or I can get these guys. Yeah, this is fine. Right there. Poison, stunned. Ah, no wait, not Flaming Fist. Fire Warrior. Cascade. That means swing and swing. And I am wimpy. Bab stab. 93 damage. Mwah. We already got heroic aura. Where's the blessing aura? Condemnation, silence, touch, marks, less touch, bear strength. Circle of healing. Ah, here we go. Bless aura. He's trying. This is a salamander. Before you is a salamander. Or tainted shrooms. Any questions? Yeah. What about this looks like a shroom? How much did the diamond skin cost? Nope, that's Dispel Magic. Diamond Form is what it was. Ah, that's expensive. Perhaps... everything's expensive. Poison Globe is actually kind of cheap considering how good it is. I can get these for. Ask your friends on King Quest. The wrong shrooms can lead to unsavory outcomes. Oh, I remember the hippie guy, the apothecary in Quest for Glory 3, and he had the little hookah pipe, and if you used it, then you got like some wild colors on the screen, and it'd play a little and you gotta be like, whoa. And if you do that 3 times, then you die. Did this work? Well, first, spell burn. Actually, no, not first spell burn. Let's spend some mana first. Some Breath of the Ancients. Whoosh! Bab step missed. Roland is on a murder rampage again. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, wait, no. Ah, shoot. Dang it. Spell burn. Crits. 19 damage. I finally got a good hit in. Go stand over here. Bab stab. That guy's panicking. Good, good. Oh, Roland's gonna just heal himself. Alright, so Even got 1 kill. Me, Cat, I think Cat got 1 kill on her own. Then me, Cat, Drina teamed up on another one, and then Roland killed all the rest.
Like I said, Arms Master's the best class. If you ever play this, that's the one to go with. Just the basic fighter. I might try the, what was it called? The Champion. It's kind of like a paladin, a little bit of fighter, a little bit of healer. Where are you? Something sees me. I'm not sure what or where. We fight! Oh! Spiders in the grass! But they don't know we're here. These guys are wimpy, aren't they? Yeah, we're fine. Cat goes first. Kills that one, no problem. Burp, burp. Yeah, you're okay on health. Go ahead and mark him. And then stab! And stab again! Oh, he did not get a stab again. That's right, because he moved. So he only got a single stab. You can just chill. We got this handled. Mark that guy back there. And just take your step. Pop up. I spell burn. No damage because I'm immune to fire. And I hit the guy for 7. Then Roland just kills him for 16. Oh, this poor spider. He's gonna have to come out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, he's gonna be able to get to Roland. Oh, you missed! And I can't help either, so oh well. Minor lay hands. Just give her a little poke. Whoop. Oh, he's poisoned. Bab stab. 2 venom glands, 3 spider silks, and another one of these shrines that we can't do anything with. Yet. Venom drips from snapping jaws as monstrous spiders swarm towards you. I hope we find somebody that can tell us about those shrines soon, because we've passed 3 of them already. Alright. Oh, nearly all the spiders are going first. Well, they got 5 moves as well. Hang back. Even, check it out over there. I guess I am now a frontline fighter because I want to keep I have to keep Drina here so that we're all in range of her auras. What if I did... Nah, we crit strike.
Oh, it'll use his entire turn? Well, in that case, one big swing! And then we crit strike with the second swing on this guy. Dead! Although by... Oh, okay, it's fine. You move back into position. Mark target. That spider is yours. Good hit. Bab stab. Spell burn. Fire warrior. You know, we don't need any buffs. We got this. Half of them are already dead. I'm poisoned though, so that kind of stinks. Big swing. Bab stab. Arms Master is the best class. Thief is the second best. See, the spiders going first really bugs you. Haha. Ouch, poison. More silk, more glands. Can't see much in this forest. Overgrown serpents. Oh. Eben and Adrena have leveled up. So they can go full burn this time. So let's put you here. Calf back up here. And blood back here. You here. Begin. You've activated my trap card. Bab stab. Well, where's the bless aura? There it is. Bless aura. Big swing. Big swing. Embla's okay. She's fine where she is, doing what she's doing. Whap. Ooh, crit. Nice. Double crits. Nice. Well, it's an idea that I had. We don't use fireball that much. So, fireball! Boom! She's too far now, I think. Maybe. Heroic aura. Nope, in range. This is a tanky snake. Fireball did not do well. It did pretty. It got the little snakes down to wound damage level. That's something. I should have moved first. Take my one step, spell burn, then attack. Bab stab. Burp, burp. Where's the circle, or is that what this is? Nope. Okay, good. Circle of healing. Oh, Imbla needed it too. Hang on, we can step one down. We're still in range. Circle of healing. Oh. Murder! Murder! Oh, he's trying to run. There is no escape. I got a kill! Yay! Oh. Wait, yeah. Yeah, we're all healed up. I think we're good. Drina has reached level 16. And we're working down towards the increased aura radius. Because that's going to add another space out, and that's going to make those auras huge enormous. Replenishing takedown. Not that he does too many takedowns, but then again, maybe he would if I was using his bow. What's the tier 3 spells? Force of Nature. Greater Regingregation. Maybe I should. This has a lot of things attached to it. And again, attunement's not really his thing. He doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. Let's just keep focusing on his bow skills. And if we have points left over... Oh! A lone tower pierces the skies as it rises above you. From some unseen aperture in the cliffs upon which it stands, the wind carries a cloud of fine gray ash, bitter and unwelcome. The residue sticks in your mouth and eyes. Gross! Why are we coming here? Well, we found the Tower of Ash. Kind of. Oh, hi, friends. There's a dead body here. And snakes, centipedes. Let's just get right up in the middle of them and kill. Actually, that's good spots right there. Yep, Okay, this works. No fire dirk. Well, the fire dirk probably left.
Babstab! Panic!
Nimbler, you just chill. You're fine. Well, they know we're here now, for all the good it does them. Defend! You know what? He's only going to get the one swing, so let's make it a good one.
Critical strike!
Ew, he spits. Oh. Keep forgetting to use the mark. What? And unfortunately, since he didn't get the kill, then we didn't get the replenishing takedown effect. $5. $78. 3 rations. Yes, I too enjoy eating food that I find on dead people. Rarn stuff Zent. Actually getting kind of close to the end of the night. Okay. But we are approaching the Tower of Ash. And oh. This entire map is just the lead up to the tower. There was no other purpose to it. You mind reels. You mind reels. As you look around the lush interior of the tower, colorful, fragrant flowers abound, and exotic songbirds sing in every bush. Stranger still, the tower's interior is somehow much larger than its exterior seems to allow. Cat looks around you in awe. This place is impossible. I wonder what hands could have shaped this beauty. No doubt this is the word of some magos, yes? Let's not be blinded by the splendor. Eben muses as he carefully prods at one of the orchids with his weapon. Well, that's where we're gonna call it, and we will begin this quest for reals next time. All your base all belong to us. Someone set up us the bomb. Whoosh. So next time we will begin our exploration of the Towers of Ash. Tower of Ash, singular. And we will find out what the problem was.
Just woke up.
Too bad. But I got a dragon fruit. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid out to? Unfortunately, the people that I met at Ferality tend to stream earlier than me. Ow, why?